Kevin made him late again. Why is Cameron not subscribed? Late, TSK. Late again. No respect, no decency. Goose has been slacking lately.
Chat, you disgusting individuals. How dare you? How dare you sully the good name that is Goose? How freaking dare you? Oh my goodness.
Did anyone see the jug?
Did anyone see the jug? The big jug? The big jug's over in the other room. Holy smokes. Chat, I got the Simpsons hit and run curse. Holy smokes. Chat, to tell
Goose
you
Morning.
yesterday I felt horrible. Bro. Actually, let me get the jug to prove that it wasn't washed. Hold up.
I mean, have the gym bros
Look at
seen
this.
it?
Still here. Going to the gym tomorrow, so I'll try to take a pic. Well, I won't try. I will take a pic. Oh my goodness, Chad, how the heck are
How
we?
did your gym mates react to the jug?
I don't go to the gym on Saturdays and Sundays. Yeah, I don't go to the gym on Saturdays and Sundays. Just it's my rest day. Specifically yesterday. Yesterday was like a full content rest day. Holy smokes. By the way, chat, real quick before I welcome you all. Morning. Morning,
the community
chat.
name could be the Gaggle.
Gaggle these nuts. Look at this. Look how cute this is. It's got the Goose Morning.
Fire.
It's got the little goose emoji in the back. I made that. I made both those things. And it's like red inside. I think I got to get a custom one though, because for sure you guys would want to see Goose Morning at the front.
Can't wait to hear your review of Simpsons Hit and Run.
Oh, it's gonna be.
Would you say game of the decade or game of the millennium?
There's gonna be a lot to say there, Satan. Don't worry. I think I want to reverse these for myself, like make a custom one. So when I show it to you guys, it says Goose Morning. But for you guys, you'd want to see it like in your face. Anyways, let me know in the chat. There's a merch section in the Discord, which by the way, Cameron and me have been at work. We've been working on some stuff. We took yesterday off.
Hold it on another hand.
Oh yeah, I guess that's true. Dude, what the heck? Am I just slow today? What the heck? I never even considered that. Bro, I've lost it. The Simpsons hit and run stuff like messed me up. Holy smokes, dude. Dude, yesterday I was so sick. Holy smokes. Like, not sick like, coughing or anything like that. But I woke up, I got like 10 hours of sleep because I was already so exhausted. I was getting like 5 to 6 hours sleep all week last week. And I woke up yesterday with, I don't know.
Have a goosetastic stream. Imago cause I have school in the morning.
Imago. I had that once. No worries, Curve. Okay, you see what happens with the goose brain? Okay, I forget these things because my lack of sleep. Oh yeah, so I got like 10 hours of sleep, and I woke up and I felt like I got hit by a truck. Huge headache. Every time I walked around, I was dizzy. Like, I did some Discord stuff yesterday to improve the Discord and add the economy stuff, which I'm going to touch on in a few seconds. Of course, if you'd like to join the Discord, there's some new changes now. I will no longer pin the comment because
That's a hangover.
it kind of
He still
was.
has eye boogers.
It kind of. I do not. It kind of was. And I apologize. I still look exhausted. I'm still exhausted. I don't know what it is. I even gained a pound of visceral fat, which is the bad fat. And you usually only get that if you're, because my calories are low and I'm working out all the time. I'm literally lifting a full workout plus 40-minute run every single day, minus Saturday and Sundays. That's a lot of exercise. And I'm under my calories, but I gained a pound of visceral fat. Usually that happens when you have bad sleep or you have high cortisol spikes due to stress. So I need to chill. Because if I'm still gaining weight, dude, I need to chill. Okay, so real quick, let me just touch on the Discord really quick, and then I'll get to welcoming all of you beautiful individuals joining us on this beautiful Goose Morning Live, which, by the way, real quick, I spotted him in the chat. We got Tugger Nuts, chat. Can we get some Zenkai claps? That is the first Twitch viewer, okay? The first. Let's put some respect on Tugger Nuts' name. We have since then got over 1,000 followers and stuff. You know, I remember actually commenting on Tugger's name back then, also thinking he was insane, but we respect it. Yeah, I did. He was literally the first. Respect. It doesn't matter how many viewers I've gotten or whatever. I will always remember
Gotta
the
mainline
OGs.
some Dayquil.
I know. Yo, was it Tugger? Didn't you like mention like something around this time last year? You said something about like getting certain pills. I forget what it was. Vitamin C things. I can't remember exactly. Crazy how my goose brain can't remember something 2 seconds ago due to text to speech, and then literally I can remember people.
SHHH, let me sleep. You are being too loud.
Yeah, I'll just stop talking, dude. Great stream, Sponge Aim. I'll just stop talking, Sponge Aim. Shout out to Sponge Aim. He's gonna post the Joker emotes any second now. We're all waiting for it. Let's all wait for it. Here it comes. We're all waiting. He's probably too tired. Like I was saying, I put the Discord. There it is. Mwah! I put the Discord in the pinned comment every single stream. Okay. Most of you know this. Some of you don't if you're new to the show. I do that every single stream to give 10 free slots. Otherwise, you got to subscribe, YouTube membership. Either one of those, you get instant access to the private Discord. However, if you don't have access to money, I understand. I give 10 free slots per stream. Now, for some reason, the pinned comment, despite the fact that it's pinned, nobody sees it. Nobody. Because there's always some guy asking in the chat, where's the Discord? So, oh yeah, it was Zicken Gummies. Yes, it was. Oh, Sponge Aim, you're not VIP? Hold on, I'll fix that. Hold on. Anyways, so now the Discord is a command. So you can just do bang Discord, Discord, and you are golden. You will get your Discord link given to you right away. Hold on. I was purging a bunch of.
Automatically send Discord link in every 5 minutes.
I could do that, but I only want 10 slots available. But I might do that. So when you post it, it tells you how many slots are left. Well, we'll see. Okay, hold on. Let me give Sponge Aim. Oh wait, I think I can do it right here. Can I do it right here? Sponge Aim. What a morning. Chat, I can't believe we're already, what the heck, Twitch? Why is there not an app? Oh, now my keyboard's breaking. Simpsons hit and run curse. I slighted the game and now I'm getting sinned. All right. There it is. It's available to you. Okay. Boom. Boom. There you go, Sponge Game. Okay? There you are. All right.
How much to do a shot of maple syrup on stream to celebrate my birthday? It was on the 10th.
I won't do a shot because I'm already gaining weight like crazy due to the cortisol. But I will take a sip of this, and I will give you, everybody, if we could just join everybody, some Zenkai claps, some Zenkai 07s. Shout out Tugger's birthday. Happy birthday, Tugger. Happy birthday, Tugger. You frickin' rascal. You little rascal. Dude, shout out Tugger. Literally kept the stream going. I remember my first stream had such horrible bitrate. Hello, John the Baptiste. Goose Morning on to you. I had such horrible bitrate, and Tugger was like, yeah, you should fix that bitrate, and he told me what to do, and I was like, oh, because I had no idea what I was doing. Kind of crazy. Real quick, let's give a huge shout out to everyone in the chat really quick. If you'd like a hey, hello, just say morning in the chat, whatever you'd like to say. We're going to say morning right back. So let's give a shout out to Weezer, the emote stallion himself. Okay, Weezer's in the chat. We got freaking Dario in the chat looking beautiful goose-tastic. We got Show Pony in the chat looking beautiful goose-tastic. We got Mr. Daniel Lemon, aka Satan himself, in the chat looking beautiful goose-tastic. Holy smokes. We got AIXE in the chat. Let's go. We have Curve in the chat looking beautiful goose-tastic, although I think he's gone now. I'm a funny guy. I'm a funny guy, all right? I'm a funny guy. We got first time chatter. Let's send some love to our first time chatter. Charlesium, I love that username. Goose Morning on to you, Charlesium, you beautiful little rascal. We got Dubs in the chat looking beautiful as always, Dubs. I don't know what it is, Dubs. Are you eating more fish oil? What it is? You're just looking great today. Looking fantastic. Of course, we got Tugger Nuts, one of the OGs. There he is. Holy smokes, Tugger's on top of it today, everybody. Let's go.
There is a leak or rumor. Apparently Halo, the Master Chief Collection, is coming to PlayStation.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that. That's it. I have thoughts. Depressing thoughts, but... yeah, we're going to talk about that. First time chatter. Let's send some love to our first time chatters. We got Max Chin 82. Max Chin 82. Any Wukong streams incoming? Love your first stream. Typing while playing Wukong myself. You little rascal. He's double dipping. Dude's double dipping. Yes, we're going to try to play Wukong tonight and continue our gameplay due to the overwhelming love on the second channel, which has been absolutely crazy. Of course, if you'd like to see the second channels, there are 3 channels now. The third one is about to go live. But you can just do exclamation mark YouTube or bang YouTube. That's what programmers say. They say bang. Okay? Bang. Bang YouTube. And you'll be able to get all the links sent in the Discord. Thanks to Cameron. Cameron's actually doing something this week. Great job, Cameron. Great job, Cameron. Shout out, Cameron. So yes, we're going to be trying to do a Wukong stream tonight, assuming the Simpsons hit and run curse hasn't destroyed me, because I'm exhausted, dude.
Also on January 18th is the Switch 2 reveal with Mario Kart 9, but I have doubts.
Wait, it is? It's confirmed? We're going to get to it. But before we do that, Puff God Plus, holy smokes, chat, join me. Puff God Plus coming in strong with a gifted sub, bringing us to 301 of 310, an absolute stallion. I raised my goose mug to that. What an absolute stallion. Puff God Plus, a little rascal. Let's go, Puff God. One of the OGs. One of the OGs. I never forget an OG. I never do. I'm going to literally regret saying that because we all know my memory. But I try not to. First time chatter, Rue 3005. Afternoon, Goose. Afternoon to you, Rue, you beautiful little rascal. God, you're all looking good. Thanks for joining us, Rue. Shout out our first time chatters. We love them. We love them. We love them. We just love them. We're just a fan of them. DOUble69, Goose Morning King. Goose Morning on to you, DOUble69, okay? And your other 68 brothers and sisters. Shout out. Shout out. First time chatter, Paul D090672. Heck of a username. Heck of a username. But we love our first time chatters. I messaged you on YouTube, but it seems everyone is on here. Yeah, we're streaming on YouTube, and Twitch. and Twitter, but I go incrementally. Like, there's only so much I can do in a week, given the fact that I make the main YouTube content, I make the second channel content, and I make the Twitch stream. So YouTube is not feature complete with Twitch, although I do love all our YouTube viewers. From what I've seen with YouTube streaming, most people aren't really chatting that much. They're more lurking. It's like an easy way to watch YouTube streams. They don't want to go to Twitch. So that is the bare minimum that's available there. And I'm working on it more as we go. It'll be adding more to YouTube as we go. There's plenty to improve. Every week I try to improve a little bit, and that's how at the end of the year I end up where I am. I mean, dude, I can't wait to go live on the third channel and show you all the Goose Morning episodes like available to you guys, because episode 1, I believe that's the one where Tugger was on. Bro, I listened to the first minute and I was like, yo. So much has changed. It's insane. It's crazy. Also, the episodes used to be an hour. Now they're like 3.5. So Paul D, okay, you're beautiful. You're goose-tastic. If you like to, all the fun's on Twitch right now, but we still love all our YouTube watchers and our Twitter watchers. We love you all. You're all beautifully goose-tastic, and you know, don't worry about it. All the best moments will be uploaded to YouTube's on the second channel, Zenkai Goose TV. It's always available. I basically try to give the best of the best to the type of platform that wants that stuff. So YouTube, you're gonna want the best clips. You're gonna probably want a VOD. You're gonna probably want just a stream. You don't really need to interact, but I could be wrong. So I'm always looking at the data, and I'll tweak it as we go. I'll tweak it as we go. Did I say Goose Morning to Show Pony? I can't remember. Show Pony, just in case I didn't. Goose Morning on to you. Goose Morning on to you. Show Pony, an absolute legend of the channel. An absolute legend. Okay, I did. See how I forget these things? But I knew. I couldn't continue the show without acknowledging. I knew. Okay, Pooh Radley will goosed out the wazoo. Pooh Radley's in the chat. Holy smokes, got a full house today. Holy smokes, Goose Morning to you, Pooh Radley. It's another one of the OGs. We love our OGs here. We love our OGs. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And mine, the Italian Stallion's here. Holy smokes, we freaking love our Italian Stallion. I ate pizza yesterday. I meant to post a picture of my pizza and my cookies that I ate and my garlic knots, but I was just so sick with the Simpsons Hit and Run curse, I guess, for just slighting it. And I wish that wasn't true, but like legit, I made fun of the game, and then I got sick the next day. I'm scared. I'm literally scared. Daniel Rubin in the chat, looking beautiful, and Goose-tastic. Daniel Rubin, everyone leaving COD Warzone to Rivals. Do you think COD will die? What's your thoughts? No.
The curse returns.
You have to understand with COD, the people who like Call of Duty, like, hold on, let me put this music down a bit. The people who like Call of Duty, they just want to run and gun and boots on the ground, modern military. That's the peak of Call of Duty, always has been. You could even, like, I would include Black Ops 2 in that as well. But the problem is, what's being offered right now is broken, has plenty of hackers, is like super fast paced, and so they don't have an outlet to have something that is fitting the need they want. Now, Marvel Rivals, while popular, I think it's two different people. Like, some are going for sure, but I think the hardcore COD crowd are looking at Marvel Rivals and they're saying it's too colorful, it's too kiddie. I'm not saying that's what it is. I actually thought Marvel Rivals was pretty awesome. However, that's what I would assume. We're talking about the yearly upgrade Call of Duty people.
I played against a soft aim cheater and dosing the lobby in Marvel Rivals, and he got banned until 2124.
Yo, that's.
I love China. Activision could never.
What a guy, dude. What a freaking guy. Why is it always so bright? I hate everything about lighting. Lighting is just the most annoying thing. It's the most annoying thing. Hold on. It's the most
plus 10,000 social credit.
Thing. It's the most annoying thing. Oh, I had to organize all my games yesterday and stuff. I had so much to do. Oh, man, there was so much stuff done yesterday. Anyways, chat, let's get on with the show.
Thanks for cleaning your room. Ungrounded.
Oh, I'm glad someone said it. I put so much effort yesterday. I was trying to organize all the games so they were all alphabetized by generation.
You need to play Family Guy game too.
What'd you call me? I need to play... Oh, Family Guy. I thought you called me a Family Guy. I was like, what's a Family Guy? Holy smokes. I have not gone back to Overwatch. Overwatch...
Good boy, Goose. What a good child.
Oh, it's true. I am a good boy. Yeah, Overwatch just hits. It's just... no comment. Man, how they mess that up, dude? How'd they mess that up? Real quick, chat, let us jump over to the news, okay? Unless, real quick, actually, before we jump to the news, does anybody want to get text-to-speech out of their system, okay? Before we jump to the news. Who wants to say something? Okay, I know you're all jonesing for it. Because when we go to the news, the text-to-speech...
Are there still subliminal messages on the board behind you?
Yeah, it's a... I have a... Every time I move, you can see the link to my OnlyFans. Oh, you lost it.
Sweet little chinchilla in a nice and tidy room.
The names y'all have... y'all are whack. That's enough of that. That's enough of that. Let's hit up the news the only way we know how, and that's with...
If
Cameron?
Marvel Rivals drops a PvE game mode, it's over for Overwatch.
How did he get through? How did he get through? You disgusting little goblin. What was your text speed? If Marvel Rivals drops a PvE, it's already over for Overwatch. They're getting roasted. As you may or may not know, in the Discord, we have a mega thread for Goose Morning Live each and every single week. If you'd like to go in there and post, vote, whatever you want to do for Goose Morning Live, you can do so in the Discord by entering either by subscribing or doing !Discord and get one of the 10 free slots available to you from Cameron. He will message you with a link to the Discord that's available to you. It is Goose Morning Live 50. We've been doing this 50 weeks in a row for January 12th, 2025. We are at, dude, 50 weeks, chat. Holy smokes. 50 freaking weeks. Absolutely insane. Pardon me. Crazy how it's gone by so fast. Real quick, some quick announcements before we get into video game stuff. Let's just quickly go through that. Let's get it out of there. We have an economy system in the Discord. I wanted to reward you guys with stuff that is really cool, that you guys can earn through being great members of the community. Real quick, just shout out Canadian Jacob in the chat, looking beautiful, Goose-tastic. So we have an economy system. Now everything that you do inside of the Discord will earn you Goose coins. Those Goose coins will get you certain rewards that you can now cash in on. So let me just quickly touch on that. You send a message, okay? 5 coins. You react to a message, 1 coin. These are so simple. I give you coins just for existing. If you hit an achievement, depending on the rarity, bronze 25, silver 50, gold 100, diamond 250, respectively. If you have the Zenkai Goose notifications, an easy 300 coins for having Zenkai Goose notifications, Zenkai Goose TV notifications, and Goose Morning Live notifications turned on. Boom, easy 300 coins. If you join as a Twitch sub, 300 coins right out the gate. And of course, if you add a stream clip or video to stream clips, we have amazing, such as Weezer, who's just been crushing it. Weezer, Benny Wheelie, all of you guys have been crushing it. You do this, you get 25 coins. Absolutely goose-tastic. Now, you might be wondering, what the heck am I using these freaking coins on? Huh? Well, there's a couple things, okay? So you can always do /shop, I believe. Yeah, /shop. All the information's in the fact. You can do /shop to see what's available. One of the main things I can quickly demonstrate right here. So for instance, Celine is a Twitch subscriber. You can see Celine has a Twitch sub badge. So you just go in here and let's say Celine could purchase the red badge. And then you get an exclusive red badge just like this. And now Celine has that available. I can give you them, obviously, because I'm the admin. I have all the power, okay? I can boot Satan if I wanted to, and I will if Satan doesn't watch his back. So yeah, you can do that. Every badge is 1,000 goose coins, and there's a few badges here, so you can see there's a badge for every color that you choose when you join the Discord. So that's available to you. There's also affiliate links to Frame a Game. So if you want 10% off Frame a Game, so I'll just show you that really quick. So stuff like this, my pride and joy. Okay, if you want to frame one of your favorite games, it's a really cool thing. Totally up to you. There's an affiliate link that's there. You'll be able to use forever. 10% off. Boom. You're Gucci. So there you go. That one I think is like 10 coins. Super simple. Available to everybody. If you want to be a Twitch VIP, right? Sponge Aim, Canadian Jacob, Mr. Dane Lemon. These are OGs. They're Twitch VIPs. If you'd like to be a Twitch VIP, now it's purchasable. I think it's 500 coins, something like that. If you pay for it, then with your coins, this is all free. You don't have to put any real money. This is just for rewarding good behavior. You buy the Twitch VIP with your coins that you earned by being an outstanding member of the Discord. Then you'll be able to be a VIP in the Twitch chat, and you'll be able to make clips relatively easy. You'll have a bunch of other additional perks with Twitch VIP. So that's available to you in there. So that's Goose-tastic. And we're going to add more interesting rewards, and giveaways will be done through the economy system. Basically, I'm a huge believer in just giving an incentive for good behavior. Like, that's what I want to do. Like, if you're a great member of the Discord, which there's so many of you, then boom, I want to reward you. So I want to give you all that stuff for all your hard effort and for being an outstanding member. So that's available to you. Let's quickly jump into some new stuff. But the trending channel's been upgraded. We added because of AIX's suggestion. If you'd like to leave a suggestion for the Discord, you can do so in suggestions. We added a pets channel due to AIXE. And it's been fantastic. Literally one of my favorite channels of all time. I freaking love this thing. And it's available to all of you guys now. In the pets channel, Cameron will automatically give you emoji reactions. Once you hit 5 of any one of these, you'll land in trending. So you can see here we have some trending stuff, and mine just freaking trending left and right. So that's available to you. If you hit 5 pins, Cameron will automatically pin this to the channel. So that's available to you. So that way you guys get full access to everything. As a community, you can vote. So this is the type of stuff I want to do in the Discord. I want to make it as cool as possible for you guys and make it the best place to play, talk, and chill. Last thing before we get on to the news, apologize. We have a games discussion thread. So you can go ahead and come here. You can create something for a game, so Marvel Rivals, and you can have your discussions per game. So when a new game releases, such as Monster Hunter Wilds coming out soon, we'll be able to talk about that here. It's going to be absolutely goose-tastic, and we can have ongoing discussions so it doesn't get overrun in the gaming channel. Okay, that's Goose Morning stuff. That's the Discord. If you'd like to join it, it's available to you. Otherwise, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, that's the spiel. Okay, that's the spiel. Let's move on to the news. Okay, the news. We got a lot of cool stuff here. We got games I want to play from Show Pony, Jake Baldino. Okay, we'll touch on this maybe later. We'll go through this. Let's just see real quick. Assassin's Creed Hex. Celine posting this. Celine asked a question in the Goose Morning Live on like why there's so much hate for Assassin's Creed Hex before it comes out. I don't even know if anybody is like hyped for this game. Are you guys hyped for Assassin's Creed Hex? Because for me, I feel like I don't even want them working on the next Assassin's Creed right now, given how much trouble they're having with the new Assassin's Creed. That's my problem with Assassin's Creed Hex. If you don't know, Assassin's Creed Hex is supposed to be the next Assassin's Creed after Shadows, but given all the effort that Shadows is running into, all the problems it's running into, I just don't know if people want to hear that right now. So I'm not even really focusing in on it. We got right here, we got some Red Dead 3 rumors. Holy smokes. They're working on Red Dead 3? Is this true? What is this? Red Dead 3, Redemption 3 rumors, latest updates, possible release window. Red Dead Redemption 3. Hold on, let me zoom in 5. Red Dead Redemption 3 was confirmed sort of through a programmer's post on their LinkedIn profile 3 years ago, and even though that LinkedIn profile was changed shortly after it was discovered, it hasn't stopped the rumor mill from running nonstop about the games ever since. Fans have been kicking around ideas of what could be one of the most anticipated games on the latter half of 2020s. Dude, straight up. I was going to say something crazy. I was going to say Red Dead Redemption 3 might make more money than Grand Theft Auto, but that's crazy, right? There's no way that makes any sense, right? There's no way. Grand Theft Auto will always make more money than Red Dead. But man, if I'm being real, Red Dead Redemption is the better game. Red Dead Redemption is the better game. I'll be honest. Red Dead Redemption 1 and Red Dead Redemption 2, every character in those are more likable and more interesting than the GTA characters. Like, I love Tommy Vercetti because Tommy Vercetti is literally a G. But beside that, who else? I didn't like any of the main characters in GTA 5 except for Trevor. Trevor's funny. But like, chat, did you guys like? Are there cool characters in GTA besides that? Like nothing even close to Arthur Morgan. Nothing even close. Trevor was Canadian? No shot. Was he? GTA 5 was... You see what I'm dealing with? This keyboard? You see? GTA. I'm typing it. Logitech. I'm gonna snap. Dude. Okay, I guess we're just not gonna find out. We're just gonna have to believe Canadian Jacob. Okay, we're gonna have to take his word on it. First time chatter, Crayon Muncher 1. What a username, dude. Shout out Crayon Muncher 1, dude. Shout out our first time chatters. We love our first time chatters, you freaking rascals. You're beautiful. Possible release date apparently expected 2026 to 2028. Look, there's no shot this happens. No shot. While Rockstar Games is known for lengthy development cycles, some fans speculate Red Dead Redemption 3 could arrive sooner than expected, considering that the writing for Red Dead Redemption 2 began shortly after the release of Red Dead Redemption. And similarly with GTA 5 following GTA 6, it's possible that Red Dead Redemption 3's development is already underway. This could lead to release as early as 2026, 2027, with some estimates extending 2028 depending on the game's scope and complexity. There's no way. No way. 2030? Honestly, 2030 is not a bad guess. I'll tell you, do you want to know exactly when Red Dead Redemption 3 is going to come out? I can actually with full certainty tell you exactly when it's going to come out. The year before the next generation consoles release, okay? The PS6 and Xbox Series, Reg X, whatever it's called. The year before they release is when Red Dead Redemption 3 will come out. So probably 2028, 2029, something around there, okay? And then they'll double dip the year after. So what's going to happen is this year we're going to get GTA 6, okay? Next year we're going to get GTA 6 on PC, okay? The year after that, we're going to get Red Dead Redemption 3, okay? It's going to be available the year before next consoles, so it's going to be timed perfectly. And then right after that, they're going to give a GTA 6 up-res edition on that console, so you can triple dip on GTA 6. And then the year after that, they're going to do Red Dead Redemption 3 up-res edition on the next generation console, so you can double dip. And then the year after that, they're going to do Red Dead Redemption 3 on PC. Okay, I just outlined how they're going to make $7 trillion, and the secrets are out. The secrets are out, dude. The secrets are out. So yeah, Red Dead Redemption 3, I think that's when that's coming out. But it's not coming out anytime soon. It's going to be nowhere near like 2026, 2027. I would say 2028 and up. We just need Red Dead Redemption 2 Undead Nightmare. Dude, 1,000%. 1,000%. I would love that. Kind of surprising they haven't, right? Kind of surprising. Is my dog's name dog meat? It is not. This is, in fact, wrong. This is, in fact, wrong. What's this? The history of Simpsons hit and run world record? We played Simpsons hit and run the other day. And it started as a really fun game and quickly devolved into me being in pain. Wait. 1 hour and 12? What? How long did it take this man to beat? What?
In the world had a 117. What Homer have...
We played this game for 8 hours, and we only got halfway through the game. You're telling me someone was able to beat it in 1 hour 17? Because you suck? Skill issue? Chap, say something nice. Say something nice, okay? You're being toxic. Okay, stop being nasty. Stop being nasty, chat, all right? Told you to watch the speedrun. You are a noob. No. Chat, first off, okay, I'm 10,000 times the gamer you'll ever be, okay? I am a gamer. I'm the ultimate gamer, okay? First off, that's first. Number two, second off, B, okay? I could beat Simpsons in run in 1 hour 16 if I wanted to. The problem is it wouldn't be entertaining to you, okay? The problem is you wouldn't be entertaining to you, okay? So you have to understand, I'm trying to entertain here, okay? Not a finisher, do it. Chat, you don't know what you're talking about. You don't want to see me get turned, okay? You don't want this smoke. You don't want this smoke. Moving on, okay? I'm just gonna, Cameron, can we delete this message? Okay, I don't want to see it anymore. It disgusts me. Oh yes, this is a huge piece of news. This one is actually great. Let's quickly touch on this. This is great, fantastic news from Sponge Aim, friend of the show, Spongeman Aim, an absolutely disgusting individual. So yeah, Sony is making a Helldivers movie. And I gotta tell you, like, this makes 1,000% sense. I mean, the whole game is basically a riff on Starship Troopers. Yeah, it's basically that. This makes a ton of sense. So rumors came out saying that, like, Helldivers 2 is going to be in the works. Or, sorry, a Helldivers movie is going to be in the works. And quite frankly, I think Sony should do this constantly. Whether it's a TV show or a movie. I've said this countless times, personally, chat. And, like, I'd be curious what you guys think, but here's the thing. When a book comes out and they make a movie adaptation or a TV show adaptation, they have to figure out what the characters actually look like. Sure, there's descriptions in the books, but they literally need to find someone who embodies the character. They need someone to sound like the character. They need to have, like the sound needs to be made. They need someone to sound a specific way, right? The way you read it in the book is going to sound different in your head than obviously real life. So they got to come up with those two. They got to come up with the visual style. They got to come out with the musical theme. They got to come out with a more condensed script. They got to come out with a way to make it appealing to people who love like bigger than the books, right? It has to have mainstream appeal. There's a lot of stuff they have to account for. However, when it comes to video games, like, video games are the biggest entertainment platform, bigger than movies and music combined. And so when you have a hit in video games, effectively what you have is mainstream appeal, right? And so Helldivers, I would say, hit mainstream appeal. So now all you really have to do is attach it to a story for Helldivers in Helldivers' case. But overall with video games, usually the story is already done. The concept art is already done. The sound's already done. The visual style is already done. Like, everything's done. It's already in a 3D world. There's some assets you can use. It's all available to you, especially now with, like, the Unreal Engine camera that they use. I forget what it's called. It's what the Mandalorian uses. It's like the video wall that they use behind them to create a real immersive background rather than green screen. Video games, it's a no-brainer. They should adapt. So if I was Sony, I would constantly be doing this. Constantly. If I was Sony, I'd be making. I would try to make another Ratchet movie. To be honest, I don't know why that flopped. I try to make a Jack movie. I try to make a Daxter movie. Honestly, for children, I think a Daxter movie would probably pop off in the same way that like the Minions do. Am I wrong? Chad, am I wrong here? Helldivers, I think can work. It's just the problem with Helldivers, there's no story. Really. There's no like overall story. So we don't really know how it's going to go. And I think that stuff really matters in a movie. You can't have just like slop story. If you do, then it just bombs. And I think that kind of is what happened with Ratchet. I don't think that story was that good. There is a story? Isn't there like an overall idea of like, you know, aliens are invading, there's super Earth, democracy, but there's no like Bob the Helldiver, you know, like he doesn't have his story. I would say that. There's no like characters. It's just like you're a Helldiver. There is a 2 in Helldivers. Thank you, SpongeJam. Thank you. Daxter hasn't been relevant in 10 years. I think if they wanted a kids movie to do an OG Spyro movie or Crash Bandicoot. Yeah, those are others for sure. Honestly, Resistance, I think, could make a really interesting movie. I always thought the idea of Resistance was fantastic. The idea that you're in the middle of World War II and aliens invade, and now you have to completely turn and fight the aliens. I always thought that was one of the coolest stories of all time. And I would like to see that into a movie. I think that could be sick. Definitely. If we could get a good Uncharted movie. Dude, I tried watching the Uncharted movie. I tried. I literally tried. It's so disgusting how much they messed up my boy. Like, Tom Holland as Nathan Drake isn't terrible. It's not terrible. But Mark Wahlberg as Sully is disgusting. And they should be ashamed. And also, I don't know if Elena makes an appearance in the movie. I know Chloe does. I only watched like 20, 30 minutes. I could not take it anymore. But Elena is the OG. Elena is like one of the greatest female characters in all of video games, in my opinion. I love Elena. Elena's awesome. And I love the dynamic between Nate and Elena. Don't get me wrong. I also think Chloe's up there. Chloe is like one of the OGs. Okay, I love Chloe. But Elena's freaking awesome, and I feel like we need more characters like Elena in video games, so I was like bummed that they went with Chloe instead of Elena in the movie. Maybe they touch on her later, I don't know, but movie was dog. Movie was absolute dog. So yeah, they can make a better Uncharted movie. A God of War movie is in the works. So this is really smart for Sony because it allows them to like triple dip. And why wouldn't you? And then you could even do things like if I was Sony, I would actually go one step further. I would say, hey, you bought God of War, the greatest hit collection or whatever. You know when they like hit like 1 million, they go into like the greatest hit. You bought God of War. Well, you get God of War Ragnarok with it, and you get the movie, and we'll sell that for $100 or whatever. We'll combine them all. Like basically, the value gets so high, and you could also do things like you buy a PS6, you get all these movies for free. If I was Sony, I'd be doing stuff like that. Like, use your library for the strength, you know? Don't do what Microsoft did with Halo. God! Freaking disgusting. Ew. Ew. Brother, ew. Ew, brother. Ew. We don't talk about Halo, bro. We're going to have to talk about it in a bit because apparently there's rumors it's going to PlayStation, which did someone post that in here? I thought someone posted it. Trevor was born in Canada. Yo, shout out Canadian Jacob, dude. Shout out Canadian Jacob, dude. What, for doing the work that Logitech couldn't. Can someone post the Halo news in the Discord for me? That would be absolutely goose-tastic. Okay? Remember, you get economy coins for doing so. And if you vote, then you get economy coins as well. Yes, this is some big news. Yes. The word is yes. Today's word of the day is yes. Chat, it feels impossible. But somehow Ubisoft has pushed Assassin's Creed Shadows to March 2025. And they posted this message on Twitter. And quite frankly, I'm shocked at how much this game is getting destroyed left and right. Like, a push is a great thing, right? Like, if you're going to put more time to the game, that's great. And quite frankly, there's some stuff I'll show in 2 seconds that personally looked cool. But the post says, Dear players, we want to extend our heartfelt thanks to our incredible fans and dedicated teams for your unwavering support since our announcement in September to further refine and polish Assassin's Creed Shadows. Since November, we've been thrilled to share our progress through gameplay overviews, and the overwhelming excitement has truly inspired us. Each week has brought valuable feedback from our community. While we've already made remarkable strides, we believe a few additional weeks are needed to implement that feedback and ensure an even more ambitious and engaging day one experience. Accordingly, the new release date is March 20th, 2025. We remain committed to delivering a high-quality, immersive experience fostered by ongoing dialogue between our players and development teams. We know you're eager to learn more about Assassin's Creed Shadows, and we're excited to share that. More updates will be coming your way very soon. Mark Alexis Cote on behalf of all teams working on Assassin's Creed Shadows. The first response, jeez. Yeah, I did actually see that. Domino's Pizza Assassin's Creed. I don't know if you guys have seen this, but what a roast, dude. So apparently Domino's Pizza, quote, tweeted Assassin's Creed's delay with, "Call us if you need help delivering on time." Domino's looking for the smoke, dude. Domino's looking for the smoke. Holy, absolute cinema indeed, dude. Domino's was like, Domino's is like, this is my time to shine. Absolutely insane. But I'll be honest here. I saw Assassin's Creed Shadows new gameplay show off on Twitter. Try to get it here for you guys. It wasn't this, but like, hold on. Let me turn that up. Swap us over. Cameron, swap us over. Look at this. Why is this? Hold on. Why is this? Oh, okay. There we go. Cameron, I hate you. Cameron, I hate you so much. Cameron, you're garbage. Anyways, where's the sound? Is there just no sound? Is that the meme? Anyways, regardless, this looks good. Like, whatever people are saying about the game, you know, put that aside. Overall, what I'm seeing right here, this looks actually pretty good. You think it looks boring? Honestly, I think it looks pretty fantastic. There was another one though. I'll try to grab it here. No, it wasn't this. I think the CG trailers actually look bad. Assassin's Creed Shadows gameplay. There was one with parkour. Oh, I've never seen this. Oh, it was this. The animations look super fluid.
Why would someone be over here?
Watch. Like, that looks great. Graphics look pretty great. But I think that only gets you so far, right? Like, the thing with Assassin's Creed is I don't think the gameplay's ever been bad with Assassin's Creed. I think the problem with new Assassin's Creed is more so the Logitech, I'm going to have some words with you, I swear to God. The problem with Assassin's Creed is more so the stories are horrible. Like, I couldn't care about any of the stories or the characters. I couldn't even... The last guy was called Basim. He was... Dude, I didn't like him at all. The last... Honestly, if I'm being honest, the last assassin I cared about was Edward Kenway, right? That's the one from 4. I didn't like Connor that much from 3. I loved Ezio. Altair was like, you know, he was cool. He was the first one. He gets a bonus for that. Altair was the best. Not Altair. Ezio was the best one. And I really liked the Desmond stuff, personally. Like, when we were playing through Assassin's Creed 1, 2, and 3, and you're building up to that Desmond stuff, Desmond being the guy in the present, using the Animus to go back into the previous characters, I actually was really into that story. I was looking forward to the conclusion of that story and see what happens with, you know, Desmond and play an assassin in the modern world. Like, it was building up to that. And then at the end of 3, it just got so weird, and it was like the Halo TV show writers wrote the ending of Assassin's Creed 3. You love Connor? Connor, I think the idea of Connor in Assassin's Creed 3 is actually fantastic. I just think the character himself was kind of boring. But I think everything about Assassin's Creed 3 should have been a huge, huge game. It should have been huge. You didn't mind Valhalla for a bit, but it got bored. I was looking at achievement progress for Valhalla, and I think I saw like 2% of people have beaten Valhalla. Don't quote me on that, but it looked like 2% of people have beaten Valhalla, which is just... So Assassin's Creed has been delayed March 20th, 2025. Personally, for me, I think they should take all the time they need, but it's not looking good. I think, if anything, the time should be focused on the story. The story is the thing that's going to persist, right? The crazy classic games are a combination of great story and great experience merged together. You know, you got your Red Dead Redemptions. You have all that stuff. Halo. So many great games. And I just think Assassin's Creed stories are just so bad. They're like horrible. So I don't know. We'll have to see. The Turtle Hermit, Goose Morning on to you, you beautiful little rascal. Let's give you one. Let's give you one. All right, let's jump into some more quick news. Did anyone post the Halo stuff? My man, Weezard. Shout out Weezard. Can we get a shout out to Weezard? Shout out Weezard. Shout out Weezard. Okay? One of the best there is. One of the best there is. Okay? Yes, I think this is it. I think this is it. I saw some of this Elon Musk stuff, and I was diving deep into this, and it seemed crazy. Maybe we'll watch that too. That could be interesting. It seemed crazy, but like, why? Anyways, we'll jump into that in a second. Let's read this really quick. 2025 sounds like the year Halo comes to PS5 and Switch 2. The rumors are coming out. Xbox is ready to port Halo Master Chief Collection to the PS5 and Switch 2. Switch 2, I haven't heard until right now. PS5, I've definitely heard. There's been a lot of rumblings. So let's read into this. Microsoft has made no secret of wanting to bring more of its Xbox exclusives to other platforms, and it sounds like Halo might finally be making the leap. The Xbox platform... You got it. What's this, Kotaku? Huh? What do you get paid to do? You get paid to write. The platform-defining franchise will see its Halo Master Chief Collection come to PlayStation 5 and Switch 2 in 2025, according to Game Insider Nate the Hate. Heck of a name, Nate. Personally, what Halo Master Chief Collection is today, if I'm being honest, the campaigns, it's in a good spot. The campaigns are in a great spot. PlayStation players will be thrilled with that. The multiplayer couldn't be more dog water. Like, the maps 343 has decided to use for Halo 1, 2, and 3. No one's playing 4. No one's playing that, okay? But like when I try to play Halo 3 multiplayer on Master Chief Collection, I'm constantly getting the worst Halo 3 maps. Like, I'm never getting Guardian. I'm never getting Narrows. I'm never getting the Pit. I'm getting Isolation. Brother, nobody likes Isolation. That's one of the worst maps. I'm getting Snowbound. Everybody hates Snowbound. It's a walking meme. What are we doing? You like Halo 4? You disgust me. You absolutely disgust me. I will put dirt in your eyes. I'm gonna do it. Open them up. Open them up, dude. Open them up, because dirt is coming in and around your eyes. Yeah, so that's my problem with Master Chief Collection. Like, and there's a lot of people who are like, just go, if you miss Classic Halo, go play Master Chief Collection. It's like, bro, it's garbage right now. Like, I can't play it the way I want to play it. I have to play on the specific playlist that 343 is set up, which are not good, and I have to play it on the maps that they set up, which are not good. It's such a pain. And for some reason, because the mainstream audiences seem to want Team Slayer, like, chat, I'll give you a hot take on Halo. Team Slayer is the worst mode. Always has been. Team Slayer is not the best Halo mode. And all the uproar in Halo Infinite not having Team Slayer, like, that was an easy way to make fun of 343 for not being able to do the bare minimum, which, warranted. Also, that UI's dog. But Team Slayer is not the Halo game mode you need to play. It's Flag and Oddball. Like, those are the modes. If you want the greatest Halo modes for the best Halo experience, you need to be playing Capture the Flag for sure. Either Big Team or a regular. And Oddball. Those are the two. King of the Hill, honorable mention, but those are the two. The giant love for Team Slayer, I never understood. It's, even from a competitive point of view, it's like the worst to watch. Oddball, Capture the Flag, way better. Anyways, let's move on with this. Speaking on the latest episode of his show, the podcaster who has a track record of sharing solid leaks suggested Halo the Master Chief Collection will be one of the major Xbox console exclusives coming to other platforms in 2025. Uh-oh. So games I have heard will be released multi-platform in 2025 beyond the obvious include Flight Simulator. That actually makes total sense. Will come to PS5 and Switch 2. And Halo the Master Chief Collection will be coming to PS5 and Switch 2 as well. He added that Microsoft will be a big supporter of Nintendo's unannounced new hardware in its first year with other ports and updated versions of the existing Switch games as well. Interesting. So Microsoft... What the heck just happened? What the heck just happened? What the heck just happened, dude? I swear to God, Cameron, I swear to God, I don't ask much, Cameron. I don't ask much. I just ask you to make sure everything works. What the heck? Dude, I swear to God, man. You guys think it was 343? 343 cooked me? Dude, shout out 343, okay? I love you. You guys are the greatest Halo developers of all time. I would never say anything wrong about you. As I was saying, apparently Microsoft's going to be a big player in Nintendo Switch 2, which has got to be close to being revealed. I don't know how I feel about that. I mean... I'm really torn on this stuff, chat. I really, really am. Because on one hand, like, there's two options. On one hand, more players get access to play Halo. They get to experience some of the greatest games and some of the games that literally defined my childhood. These are fantastic games. I love these games. I want more of these games. More of the classic games, I should say. They're incredible. And to play all those games in Master Chief Collection in the campaign... It's a fantastic experience. That stuff is done really well. and I'm thrilled. On top of that, you get the entire PlayStation 5 population and I guess Switch 2 population for crossplay to help what is a broken game right now in the multiplayer side. Like, there's no one really playing it because of the issues I mentioned earlier, like having horrible maps, cheaters, etc. So that is good as well. But on the other hand, it just really makes me feel like I wasted $600 of my money on the Xbox Series X. Why would I have ever bothered? Like, Microsoft, if you're going to continue doing this, could you just make your controller work on the PlayStation 5? And then it's like, it's done. Then I have no need to go, like, I'll just PC, PS5. Like, personally for me, I'm always going to have every console because I just love video games. I mean, you can see behind me, I have them all there. I love video games. I'm interested in, like, you know, what they look like, how they develop them, the features they set out. Like, I love the little back and forth between these companies, but, like, I really just can't comprehend Microsoft's strategy at all. Like, other than to go full third party. I think what's happening is they're a public company. Microsoft wants to make the most amount of money possible from the top. This is going towards Xbox. Xbox is being told this. And to do this, they need to go third party because their main console isn't selling the way they want to. Game Pass, I don't think is selling. I don't think Game Pass is having the effect that we think it is. I really don't. Because if Game Pass was so successful to the point of a Netflix, we would see a Netflix version. We would see other people copy it and thrive. But Ubisoft has tried. It's like bombed. EA has tried. They had to bundle it in with Game Pass with EA Play. So effectively it's bombed. Like, nobody's trying. I don't think it's a big deal. And I'm seeing so many of Microsoft's games that are on Game Pass being bought into the top seller on Steam. We don't have numbers of, like, how much a game is being played on Game Pass versus Steam. Like, we just don't know. We're just speculating. But it makes no sense. It makes no sense. You could pay $10 a month and get Indiana Jones on PC Game Pass. And then you have the ability for cross-save, all that stuff. But what we're seeing is there's still a huge number of people buying it on Steam. Black Ops 6 is huge on Game Pass. I agree, but it broke records on PlayStation 5 as well. And it's in the top seller on Steam. Like, it makes no sense. You know what I mean? That's the thing. Like, there's something off here. Because from a value perspective, why would I buy it on Steam if I could just get it on Game Pass? Why would I do that? Why? Like, all of my friends do that so that we can play together. That has been great for Game Pass. But I'm seeing on Steam, like, it's still super, super popular. In fact, let me just quickly check. Let's just quickly check. Right, well, let's do some fact checking around here. Let's do some freaking fact checking around here, dude. Also, Goose Morning onto you, bturpin23 on your alt. Why you go and post that? Huh? Why you say poop? You disgust me. You absolutely disgust me. Okay, let's grab Steam. Boom. Steam top sellers. Call of Duty Black Ops 6, number 22 at 90 Canadian dollars, dude. It's on Game Pass. It's on Game Pass. Something's off here, chat. Something's off. You know what I mean? Something is off. And I don't think it's the only game. Like, isn't there more games? Isn't Farming Simulator also on Game Pass? Pal World is on Game Pass. I think Untitled Goose Game is actually on Game Pass. Indiana Jones. Bro, it's in the top 50. Like, a month later. There's something happening here that no one's talking about. There's something happening here. I don't have Game Pass because I'd rather play games on my PS5. See, that I understand. I understand that, but on the PC side, you open up Steam or you open up the Xbox game app, and then you either subscribe, pay $10 a month, $20 a month, whatever it is, and get all of their games, or you buy the $90 permanent game on Steam. And we're seeing a dramatic amount of people doing that. And I think, this is speculation, I think it's way more popular than, I think people buying the game is way more popular than the subscription to Game Pass. I do not think Game Pass is something people actually... I don't know with Game Pass. I won't say anything bad about Game Pass. It's just there's something fishy here. There's something fishy. Canadian Jacob says, I think Game Pass should release numbers. Personally, I totally agree. Like Steam right here, the Steam charts, the most played, all that stuff, all the data here, this stuff goes viral on Twitter all the time. I see no reason why Game Pass shouldn't do it. Show how many people are playing it. Show your peak. Show the numbers. This is what Spotify does. This is Steam does. It helps you go viral. And it helps the conversation rocket to the top. It's incredibly valuable. So, why would you not do that? Besides the fact that maybe it's not doing well. You know? Let me brighten up my... Why do you make that noise, Goose? Why you make that noise? You silly boy. There you go. So Halo's coming to PlayStation 5 and Switch 2. Those are the rumors. Quite frankly, it's good in the short term. I think if Microsoft puts Halo on other consoles, it's dead. It's dead. I would imagine the majority of people, which we're already seeing with the data with the Xbox Series X, I would imagine that console from the future, on forward, it's gone. No one cares. No one cares. You know? And you might say, well, they're just in the third-party business and they're just going to build devices like laptops and stuff like that. But here's the thing. When it comes to Microsoft's, hardware stuff, the Surfaces are never great. I've owned a Surface laptop. It looks nice, but it just, the battery is horrible. Other people make better devices. So I just don't see a world where Microsoft wins in the hardware race. If Microsoft makes a portable device, I just personally cannot see them making a better one than Steam. Personally. Maybe. And if it's running on a Nintendo Switch, too, their games are running there, then I definitely don't see Microsoft making a better handheld than Nintendo. So what market would what market would Microsoft win? They're going to get cooked in hardware across any different type of SKU. Their games are everywhere. I don't know, man. I don't like this. And I don't like this from the perspective of no one is pushing Sony to do anything other than what they're doing. No one is pushing Nintendo to do anything other than what they're doing. I don't want just, people just doing whatever. I want people at their peak, competing with each other, trying to destroy each other, trying to make the greatest games possible, the greatest gaming experiences possible. That's what I want. And the fact that PC is succeeding, I love my PC. I love playing on PC. But I think the fact that PC is succeeding in a world where we have dedicated gaming devices shows how weak competition is, right? Because PC is not even trying. PC is just existing, and people still would rather go there. That just shows to me how weak the console competition truly is. At the end of the day. Except GTA 6 isn't coming to PC. That's because Rockstar are geniuses. Rockstar are going to they're going to triple dip. They're going to do it on the 9th gen consoles, then PC, then 10th gen consoles. That's what they're going to do. We all know they're going to do it, and yet we're all going to buy it. Some of us are going to buy a PlayStation 5 just to play GTA 6. I already know people who are going to do it. We all know. It's a genius. They're geniuses. This scares me. Real quick, shout out to all of you guys. Ooh, that's the Ubisoft stock. Ooh. That's not good. That's not good. That's not good. First time chatter. Call_Makashi. I don't know how GTA 6 performs on computers. I'm sure it's going to run pretty well. Rockstar's Red Dead stuff has come out pretty well. And GTA 5 on PC is like, bro, that thing runs well and looks beautiful. When I was doing my I Play Every Rockstar Game Ever on the main channel, that video, when I played GTA 5 on PC, I was like, what? This is a 2013 game. I couldn't believe it. It's a 10-year-old game at this point, which I hate. I hate that idea that that's 10 years old. There was a video I really quick wanted to watch with you guys. Let me find it here. I thought it was an interesting discussion that we can watch together. And then real quick, after we watch this, we'll play Guess That Game, where I'm going to gift a sub to the winner of Guess That Game. I got the 10 games right here. And then before Guess That Game, if you guys like, you can post some questions in the GML50 thread. We can hit up some questions through text-to-speech. We can do that in between. But this video looks super interesting to me. Oh, really quick, before that, I forgot. We need to touch on chat. The new generation of NVIDIA graphics cards are here. The 5070, 5070 Ti, 5080, and 5090 were all announced, and their prices are insane, chat. $549, which will apparently get you comparable to a 4090. This came out last week because of CES, and CES has been popping with lots of crazy news, and NVIDIA seems like, look, I'm no financial expert or financial advisor, but it seems like you should probably invest in NVIDIA for a while. Okay, NVIDIA has announced its new generation of graphics cards for desktop. This time, NVIDIA is introducing 4 SKUs: RTX 5090, 5080, 5070 Ti, and 5070, with prices ranging from $2,000 USD to $549 USD. This generation brings significant hardware upgrades over the Ada Lovelace, including a PCIe 5.0 interface, GDDR7 memory, DisplayPort 2.1A. All RTX 50 cards come with a 16-pin power connector. Dude, there's too many letters. NVIDIA, relax. The GeForce RTX 5090 is a GB202 based model with a 20,000. What the heck? I don't care about this. Who cares? I want to see performance. Performance. Wait, when do they release? January 30th and February. That's so much sooner than I would have thought. I'm good getting a 40 series. I have a 4070 Ti, I think, or a 4070. I think it's a 4070 Ti. I'm honestly thinking about getting a 5080. I'm thinking about it. Like, if it helps me just make better stuff for you guys, then it seems like a win. I'm thinking about it. You're saying don't? Why? Why not? Are they not good? Are you guys just saying save my money? Because I'm understanding that like a lot of this stuff is like frame generation. That's the difference on this one. It's fake frames? Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. Because it's using AI. Like, yeah, that's the thing. AI tops. I don't know what AI tops. So the idea with these cards is effectively they're like the previous cards, but on top of that, there's AI built in to discern which type of frame to generate in between to give you additional performance that otherwise would not have been there. That's what's happening? Wukong can have more than 200 frames at 5090. Yo, that's crazy. But with horrible desync. Yeah, it just kind of seems like video games have given up on optimization, right? It's just like, let's just let AI figure it out for us. Isn't that wild? Oh, interesting. You guys are way more on the other side than I thought. Okay, so maybe I won't get this. Interesting. It says it's twice as fast as the 4070. Can you turn off the AI stuff? That's what I'm interested in. Or is it just like permanent? Surely it can't be permanent. You can't turn it off? What? Oof. Okay. All right, maybe we won't do this. Okay, well, this actually segues us nicely to this topic that I wanted us to jump into here. I wanted us to jump into this. It is pretty expensive, dude. $1,000 USD is like, I think, 1,600 Canadian. It's not the greatest. It's not the greatest. All right, let me set up. Let me set up this video.
Why do
Zug.
software
Who said Zug? Who said that? Permaband. First band of the day, dude. Dude, I'm thirsty, man.
Also, Marvel Rivals made 2.7 million from Xbox compared to PlayStation 20 plus millions and Steam 50 plus million, all in USD currency. Xbox is cooked.
I saw that, and like, I saw a lot of information going about that, like, was like, those numbers don't seem accurate. I don't know if those numbers are accurate. There's a huge problem with Xbox because it's not like you go to Xbox.
We're the Black Zug.
Like this? That's a wild sentence to send. The thing with Xbox is like, it's not like the console changes the type of behavior players
If
have.
you watch LTT, I know the guy in the pink shirt, and he also streams.
Oh, nice. Nice. I don't know the guy in the pink shirt. Post his picture in the Discord. Yeah, like the Xbox stuff, I think the fact that it made so much less than the other platforms, if confirmed to be true, I think that's a big, big problem. And that's... I would imagine just like there's a relative percentage across all platforms of people who spend money on microtransactions, and for that to be dramatically lower than PC and PlayStation 5, like not even just a smidge lower, like a fraction, right? What Sponge James said about it, what was the, you said $2.7 million off microtransactions on Xbox and 20 million on PlayStation and 50 million on Steam. That's huge, if confirmed to be true. I don't know if it's confirmed yet, but anyways, let's jump into this video I wanted to watch with you guys. This video, this video seemed interesting. I thought we could discuss it and go through with it, and also, you know, get better at our reacting, you know? Because I think I went too long in the other one, so I'm getting better every week, but we'll figure this out. So this video is by Radical Cap, a smaller content creator. So let's shout out Radical Cap, and let's watch this. So this is why video game graphics degrade and who's to blame.
Developers and hardware companies spoil us with new revolutionary technologies every year, while the technical state of video games not only doesn't improve, but sometimes even deteriorates. Why do games that are more than 10 years old often look much better than modern projects packed with the latest technologies? And why is it?
Dude, this is so accurate. Literally, Assassin's Creed Unity looks better than the new Assassin's Creeds. I feel like no one talks about that, but I've been thinking about it forever. I'm so happy he brought that up because I look at Unity every once in a while. There ain't no way right now. Ain't no way, Cameron. Hold on. Hold on. Hold the phone. I don't know why it's getting hot. Ah, Cameron, I swear to God, I'm gonna put dirt in your freaking eyes. I mean, just... I don't understand why it's dying so much now. I don't understand. All right, forget what I said. Let's do this again, okay? So this is why video game graphics degrade and who's to blame.
Why do software developers and hardware companies spoil us with new revolutionary technologies every year while the technical state of video games not only doesn't improve, but sometimes even deteriorates? Why do games that are more than 10 years old often look much better than modern projects packed with the latest technologies? And why is it that the more graphics degrade, the more powerful a computer is needed? First of all, let me say that technology...
Yo, that is actually true. That man just blew my mind right there. Because a lot of the video games look worse, but yet like these PC machines, like the machine that you need to make Red Dead look beautiful, and the machine you need to make like, you know, Black Myth Wukong look beautiful. I feel like they're very, very different machines. And as much as I loved Black Myth Wukong, Red Dead Redemption is glorious. I don't know. That's interesting.
Technology is very important. Technology matters. Technology is always good. Objectively speaking, without it, you would not use top-end equipment, play your favorite games, watch this video, or any other. Even ray tracing, which often gets its fair share of criticism.
Did this man just slip in a sound effect?
Is a genuinely cool feature. So if technology is great, what's the real problem here? From here on, it's all about the real shit. Here's the truth. Advanced graphical tech doesn't guarantee a game will look good. The beauty of visually stunning games isn't just down to programmers. For something like Far Cry 5 to look photorealistic, the credit primarily goes to the 2D and 3D artists, modelers, and designers. Only after that do the programmers come into play, writing shaders and making everything run. And here's the kicker. Far Cry 5 isn't a technological marvel. High-res textures, long draw distances, global illumination, and bump mapping aren't revolutionary. Developers have been using all this tech for years now, but Far Cry 5 doesn't have advanced hair rendering and physics like in Tomb Raider or The Witcher 3. No real-time reflections, no nanite, the stuff devs have been flexing with lately, and not even ray tracing. Basically, Far Cry 5 feels like a technically outdated game. But then how is it that Far Cry 5, for all its technical backwardness, is a very good game not only visually, but also in terms of resource requirements? Why do modern games run worse, and if they look better, they are only slightly better? In the old days, we always felt a significant...
This is so true. Like, I feel like every time I run a modern game, even with my mega PC that I personally have, like, I personally feel like I have my fingers crossed it's going to run, it's not going to explode, and like, I feel like I didn't have that before. In fact, to be honest, sometimes, chat, I consider plugging in my Xbox Series X or PlayStation 5 to capture from there just to make sure that everything runs properly. Sometimes I'm like legit worried about it. That is so true. That's such a bummer too.
Significant jump in graphics when a new generation of consoles came out, which was obvious and massive. And now, when we have these dozens of teraflops on consoles and powerful RTX graphic cards for thousands of dollars, we play games that are not much different in graphics than projects that were released 7 or even 8 years ago. And sometimes, these powerful devices...
I will say, dude, The Witcher 3 did not look the way it does today on the Xbox One when I played it. Like, when I played The Witcher 3 on Xbox One, I didn't think it looked fantastic. Actually, I didn't think it ran well at all on the original Xbox One. That's where I got it in 2015. But when Red Dead Redemption came out on the Xbox One in 2017, my mind was freaking blown. That being said, when we played Witcher 3 on PC for Sub Sunday a couple weeks back, it blew my mind. Like, Witcher 3 on PC is literally god tier. But man, Red Dead Redemption, to me, is still peak. To me, is still absolutely peak. Red Dead Redemption 2 is probably the most beautiful game I've ever played in my life. There's some more realistic looking games, like we played Body Cam a couple months back. Body Cam is insanely realistic. But like, bro, Red Dead Redemption 2, by far, is the top one for me.
For thousands of dollars do not even allow us to play at a stable 60 frames per second.
Man, what the
But what exactly prevents technology and powerful hardware from giving us truly breakthrough graphics and good optimization? It's all about coherent and uniform design.
What?
What the fuck is that? That's a good question. In fact, graphics in a game can be called coherent and uniform when all or most of the graphic elements are designed at the same level. When you look at the picture as a whole, the eye does not cling to anything. And the interesting thing is that a coherent and uniform graphic can be primitive and non-technological. Moreover, integrity.
Yo, he's actually cooking right now. I would have never even thought about that. Basically, everything looks uniform. Because that's true. And that's why I have no issues going back to those older games like the old N64 classics, old GameCube classics, or even playing like Halo CE on the original Xbox. Because it all looks uniform. Nothing really stands out. That's interesting.
And uniformity apply not only to graphics and not only to games. Let me give you some interesting examples. Let's take fine arts. It's clear that there are different types of drawing, and there are many different genres and artistic styles. For example,
Yo, that's how I paint, dude.
there's a painting by Emmanuel Lutz, Washington Crossing the Delaware. And this is Maryland Diptych by Andy Warhol. Since these are different areas of fine art, it is very stupid to compare them with each other. However, we can say for sure that individually, they are complete and uniform paintings in their own style that attract attention,
True.
give aesthetic pleasure, and, most importantly, are pleasant to look at in their own way. After all, nothing is out of the general style. Now, imagine a situation where a picture of George Washington is a Star Wars aerial battle, people are holding a McDonald's flag, the water is acid pink, and the meme's Mike Wazowski is standing on the left. Yeah.
Okay. I see where he's going. I see where he's going. I see where he's going.
Yes. It looks fucking awesome. But still, it doesn't look like a monolithic and coherent work. And not only because Wazowski and Star Wars starships have nothing to do with it, but because the drawing style of the individual elements is different and jarring. After all, a pile of elements with different drawing styles does not help normal perception. Another good example is movies. It's no secret that special effects can either—
Bro, this movie looks like dog water. I want to watch it because Michael Keaton comes back as Batman. But man, does it look bad. Man, does it look bad. I swear to God. But I'd love to go back just for Michael Keaton. But man, the trailers just look so bad.
create a wow effect or completely kill the magic of a movie. The first Terminator is a great example. The problem with the movie
Goated.
was the low budget, and Cameron and the team had to do some tricks to shoot the special effects scenes.
Real quick, James Cameron, Canadian, goated.
That's why the T-800 looks so unnatural in some scenes. However, there were several such scenes throughout the movie. Therefore, knowing what tricks the crew went to because of the low budget, all this can be forgiven. And it works the same way
True.
in video games. Here are two rather unexpected examples, namely GTA San Andreas and Minecraft.
I don't like the way he said that. San Andreas.
It's clear that Minecraft was not so much backward in terms of graphics for its time. The game was generally perceived as a graphic gag because at first glance it looked like something from the last century. Although it was released in the same year as Battlefield 3, Batman Arkham City, and Crysis 2, which were breakthroughs in terms of graphics. In 2011, Minecraft was very backward in terms of graphics and was only on par with Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. However, unlike many games, Minecraft is a great example of a coherent and uniform design. Everything ingenuous is
100%.
simple. No budget for fancy graphics? Let's make it primitive in everything. The result was an amazing cubic world in which all textures were pixelated, and geometry and animations were primitive. But this primitivism extends to everything you see in front of your eyes. You can feel differently about Minecraft, but in terms of graphical integrity and uniformity, it's a brilliant project. It's a pity that many players have not appreciated this genius and are adding mods with ray tracing and various texture packs. But shaders that make the water transparent and are very realistic won't make the land and sand on the coast look as realistic. So graphical mods are a surefire way to spoil your perception of graphics in Minecraft. The situation with GTA San Andreas—
Interesting. I always thought like the ray tracing stuff in Minecraft looked good, but what he's trying to say is that like basically adding that type of high graphical fidelity towards something as simple as Minecraft basically destroys the uniformity, and thus you just feel like you're not immersed, like you're not in as much as you would be. Is that what he's saying? Because I always thought they looked cool. I don't know how much of this strength of uniformity beats gameplay. Like, overall, I'd say the idea of Minecraft, the gameplay of Minecraft, is so great that I don't know, like, if it looked weird, I don't know that it would flop. I don't know. I'm interested to see where he goes with this.
Is much the same. The game was released in the legendary year of 2004, and given the graphics revolutionary games that were burning up video cards at the time, San Andreas looked like a little brother with a developmental delay. But no matter how disgusting the graphics were in GTA San Andreas,
Were they bad? I don't remember them being bad for the time. My problem with Grand Theft Auto back in the day was they had the mitten hands. You guys remember that? Like, it wasn't actual fingers, they were like mittens with lines through them, so it looked like fingers. That's what it was. That was my problem with the old GTAs. And by San Andreas, I was like, bro, you guys got the money. What's going on? Even as a young buck, I was like, come on, what are we doing here? But I never thought it actually looked bad.
Disgusting in everything. It is for this reason that this game did not cause visual discomfort at the time, and for some people even now. You could hardly see a cutscene where a detailed CJ is holding an object worse in detail than himself. Poorly detailed characters, with crooked animations, walked through a soapbox with low detailed furniture, and held something that somehow resembled certain objects. And that's why the remastered Grand Theft Auto, the definitive edition, looks so fucking bad. The developers of this shit, who are not—
Bro, Cameron! What is happening? I didn't change anything on the camera. The camera's just running the exact same. Is it the aperture, I wonder? Oh, maybe it's the... Hold on. Hold on. Boom. I think I may have gotten it. Don't worry, Cameron, I did your job for you, disgusting little goblin.
Not actually connected with Rockstar Games, obviously forgot about the same integrity and uniformity. And for some reason, they decided to improve not all textures, but only a part of them. And instead of it—
This I totally agree with. It was like weirdly jarring to see certain things like the trees look one way, but then this same exact realism brought to the faces of Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. Like any of the old GTAs, like they look weird. Then it just feels like I'm in some weird cartoon.
Improving the detail of everything, they focused on the lighting and puddles on the asphalt. Imagine—
And then it makes it feel kiddie, which is not the theme and aesthetic that the original games were going for. In fact, I think you can see the same sort of like break in immersion with the Halo CE remake or remaster, whatever you want to call it. Like when 343 tried to remake Halo CE, they completely destroyed the vibe that Halo CE has. Like, it looks graphically, technically better than what Halo CE does, but there's no way I would actually want to play the Halo CE remake over the original Halo game. And I think it's because of the uniformity that he's mentioning in the video here. Like, Halo CE just looks like a coherent package. And, man, the remake sucked. And it just breaks the vibe.
What tasty screenshots they could make to advertise this remaster. As a result, we have this shameful crap. An uneven plasticine mess with gorgeous headlight shadows and disgusting models. So now we know that graphics technology alone is not enough to make a game's graphics good. But when all aspects are worked out at the same level, even if this level is not very high, you can achieve a good result even without technology. And when art designers, programmers, and engineers start working together, working hard on every graphic component and skillfully using the coolest technologies, we get incredible graphic breakthroughs, which unfortunately are very, very few. However, back in the days when some of you were still in your dad's balls, almost all games looked great. When developers were driven by a desire to create something good and authentic, where everything fit together perfectly. Perhaps that's
personally for me, I don't see that many people talking about this, but for me, one of the reasons that the old games were so great is because of the hardware limitations. I personally believe the old consoles being so weak and pathetic, for the time they're obviously not pathetic, but like overall, they had such limitations that for you, the developers, to build a game on those platforms, you had to have such incredible ideas to make it work on those consoles, on the PS1, the N64, the GameCube, the Xbox, the PS2, the Super Nintendo. Like, everybody had to come up with new and unique ways to make the games work and look good. And so it forced them to be creative and forced them to be uniform. And this generation, where everything is basically a PC, and that started a little bit with last generation, like, you really don't have to, because you could just play it on PC. Like, I feel like there's not as much limitations. And I feel like for creativity and for amazing games, I do feel like the limitation of the hardware of a console does force developers to make crazy things. And it's no surprise that Nintendo is still one of the top dogs when it comes to creating crazy experiences, because they're bound by the limitation of their platforms. Limitation breeds creativity. Exactly. And I think with these new consoles, I think we can clearly say there's really no limitation besides the Xbox Series S. But because Microsoft has created this thing where there's like a super powerful one and a less powerful one, most people are just ignoring these limitations and being like, I'm just not going to bother releasing it there. I don't want to release it there. It's going to be an Xbox Series X exclusive. Like, that was the big bottleneck with Baldur's Gate. They just couldn't get it to work properly with all the features that it needed on the Xbox Series S. So they just released it on PlayStation and PC instead. You know, and then that was a whole controversy with Xbox being like, yo, we need to get on here. We're going to send our team to help you optimize it and get it going. But it's like, why? But when there's this overall limitation, right, with the Xbox 360, the PS3, the Wii, the previous consoles I mentioned, you get that exactly what Eternal Hermit says in the chat. Limitation breeds creativity. And, for the next console generation, I really, truly would like more limitations set across the board to see what developers can be forced to create with that. But unfortunately, I don't think we have that now.
That's why the first Call of Duty, Quake, Hitman, and many great old games have remained in our memory as having incredibly good visuals, although in fact, nowadays their graphics look very backward, somewhere around the same level as modern games from Ubisoft. But the real graphical peak happened
John, Ubisoft, not thrilled today, dude.
In 2004. It was then that 3 games were released that completely changed the way gamers thought about graphics in games. Doom 3, Far Cry, and of course, Half-Life 2. All these games were technological and breakthrough projects of their time. Lighting, models, physics, geometry, texturing. 2004 was indeed a revolutionary year for the gaming industry. There's just one small nuance. It was
so good. 2004 was one of the top. Half-Life 2, Halo 2. Oh, so many good things in that year.
Was the year that marked the beginning of developers' wrong priorities in making graphics in games. And the reason for this is the first Far Cry. Despite all the gorgeous open spaces, beautiful shaders, and good physics, Far Cry was not coherent and uniform. Here and there were undetailed textures, and the character models were pretty bad. But the problem was that at that time, most players evaluated the graphics not in the game itself, but by the beautiful screenshots on the back of the disc box. It was then that the developers realized that what matters to the average player is not the uniform elaboration of graphic elements, but rather certain aspects that are simply well seasoned with color correction and bright design. And here we go straight to 2007 and 8. It was at this time that the most breakthrough and voracious game projects were released that simply mocked the consoles and computers of the time. It was the second graphical peak in the history of video games when Crysis and GTA 4 were released. The first Crysis...
Bro, do you guys remember when Crysis was first announced? I'll never forget. I wonder if he's going to show it when they shoot the trees and like the leaves like flop around. That was 2008. And then they fall. It all looks so realistic. I remember seeing it at like E3 when that was broadcast on TV. I remember seeing that and being like, whoa, there's no way I'm ever going to play that in the next like 5-10 years, because PC gaming wasn't really a big thing back then. So it's like, I ain't going to be able to play that. And there's no way that's going to be able to run on an Xbox 360 or PS3. But I remember it was such a huge deal.
Crysis is still a joke about beautiful technological graphics that few people can afford. Crytek crammed a shitload of different technologies into their game, and even though the game had some graphical flaws, the result is still a project that looks very decent even 17 years later. Crysis is a great example of how technology is good, but you also need to be able to work with it competently. Even though the system requirements were way too high for the time, Crysis blew minds with its graphics and worked fine. Rockstar with its GTA 4 screwed up a bit. And how painful it is to admit this, given that the fourth installment is perhaps the best part of the series in many ways. At the time of its release, GTA 4 had gorgeous lighting and shadows, and the world was filled with objects that were pleasing to the eye. However, the textures and character models turned out to be one of the game's two major problems. And the other problem was, of course...
Wait, was that really a problem? I don't remember having any issues with that whatsoever with GTA 4.
Of course, the lousy optimization, which some people still can't get over. GTA 4 is a good example where the...
All right, he's cooked. He's cooking. Sorry, I had nostalgia goggles. I mean, yes. I remember even playing GTA 4 for my iPlay every series on my 360 and being like, this does look a little... doesn't look as nice as I would have thought, as I remembered for the time.
Developers implemented half of the
GTA 4
technologies
is still goated,
well,
though.
but just gave up on the other half, and it turned out to be a shitty situation. And then, everything continued to get worse in the gaming industry. From about 2009 to 2013, in the last years of the Xbox 360 and PS3 lifecycle, games were released that were not significantly better in terms of comprehensive improvements of graphical parameters, but almost every game paid most attention to shaders, all kinds of colorful and grainy filters, and other cheap picture decorations.
Interesting.
And the developers can be understood because the console market brings in more money, which means that the graphics need to be adjusted to console standards. Besides, as I said before, most gamers don't give a shit about coherence and uniformity, because it's much easier to attract attention with beautiful screenshots and rendered cinematic trailers. There were some stagnation, and this stagnation...
I completely disagree with that. I think there's a dramatic difference when you show gamers a CG trailer of like super realistic blah blah blah, and then you show what he's talking about with this uniformity of just gameplay. Like again, I always go back to Ghost of Tsushima. When Ghost of Tsushima was first shown, it was like 10 minutes of gameplay and it looked uniform. If that's the phrase we're going to say for what Ghost of Tsushima was, like everything about it looked like it belonged in that world. It all looked beautiful, and you showed gameplay. It didn't look realistic. It looked uniform. I think it's a great way to describe it. And when they showed that, that was worth 10,000 more points than had they shown a cinematic CG trailer for the game that was ultra realistic. I don't think anyone cares about CGI trailers in any shape or form unless it comes from Blizzard for a WoW cinematic. That's it. And that's just because Blizzard has grandfathered themselves in with CG trailers. Like everyone wants to see the World of Warcraft CG trailer. Everyone. They love them. You can go on YouTube, search any one of the expansion CG trailers, and they will be in the tens of millions. Everybody loves them. Specifically Lich King, but like everybody loves them to this day, and they'll be rewatched many times. But I don't think anyone actually cares about CG trailers at all these days. People want to see gameplay, and I had never thought of the term uniformity when it comes to how the gameplay looks, but 1,000%. People want to see gameplay that looks like that. CG trailers are terrible. Totally agree. I think they should stop. I want them to stop. Show gameplay trailer. That's it. That's all we want to see.
Was also accompanied by an increase in system requirements, and then really powerful computers began to appear that could run Battlefield 3 and Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. And I'm already prepared for a lot of dislikes and hate in the comments, but I'll still say that Modern Warfare 3 was much more beautiful than the third Battlefield. For all its hardware and techno—
Whoa, that's a hot take. Ain't no way, dude. We play different games. Battlefield 3 looked insane. I'll never forget that first trailer where, this one right here, he's on the roof, he shoots the rocket. Bro, Battlefield 3 looked insane for the time. Modern Warfare 3 just looked like Modern Warfare 2. That's a hot take.
technological demands, Battlefield 3 was never graphically coherent and uniform. For good textures and lighting, the developers had to pay with reduced detail of locations, which was very striking. And of course, Battlefield was much more demanding than Call of Duty. But Modern Warfare 3 may not have been as cool as its competitor in terms of new technologies, but the developers did everything right. They left the development of graphic elements at an average level, but in everything else. The result was a nice looking game with adequate requirements that didn't hurt the players' eyes. And now let's talk about the good stuff.
I completely disagree with this. I thought Battlefield 3 looked uniform across the board. The problem is just Battlefield 3's campaign was like dog. That's just not great at making campaign games that aren't Bad Companies for whatever reason. I don't know why they're not making a Bad Company 3. You guys mentioned that in the chat. I would love a Bad Company 3. But like, bro, for me, they both looked uniform for me. I think the reason like Modern Warfare 3 did better is it's just the better, more accessible game, I think. But I had no issues with Battlefield 3. I thought it had a specific look, and then DICE doubled down, tripled down, quadrupled down on that look.
And this good, oddly enough, is related to the previous generation of consoles. I really believe that the Xbox One and PlayStation 4 were the times when perhaps the most beautiful games were released, and in confirmation of my words, we can see how many remasters were still being made of games from the last generation, especially without changing anything. And why? If a conventional Uncharted 4 released 8 years ago, or Witcher 3 released 9 years ago, look on par with modern games, and sometimes even better. It was in the period from 2014 to 2016 that a lot of really beautiful and moderately even projects were released. Perhaps due to the new generation of consoles, developers were able to untie their hands and try to do their best. But in 2018 and 2019, something changed. It's a crossroads in the game industry in terms of graphics.
I will say Uncharted 4 looks insane. Uncharted 4 is like I don't know how that's possible on the PlayStation 4. While I was playing, there's a bunch of games today that don't look as good as Uncharted 4. Uncharted 4 on a PlayStation 4 looks insane. Is that available on PC, by the way? I remember playing it on PlayStation 4 and seeing like the pores on Nathan Drake's face and being like, bro, how? Meanwhile, Microsoft came out with like Halo 5 and I was like, this disgusts me.
Graphics. I both love and hate this period for a simple reason. It was during these years that we got the technology of ray tracing in games and some really cool projects in terms of graphics. However, the rest of the games not only remained at the same level, but also began to degrade in terms of graphics. It was the beginning of the end. Yes, we got RDR2, God of War, and Death Stranding, which stood out graphically from other projects. They were beautiful and revolutionary, and interestingly, these games were originally
I gotta finish that game, dude. I finished games, alright?
Console exclusives. Although, it is traditionally believed that consoles are the main problem in the development of graphic technologies in the gaming industry. This is far from the case. The main problem of graphics degradation is... Yes, as paradoxical as it may sound, the most powerful platform on which we can play with the new best graphics is the very problem that has caused games to stop developing technologically.
Bro, if he loops this around to games not being limited, thus not being creative, thus not forcing them to be uniform to what we said earlier, 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. He gets a sub.
And before PC gamers turn this video off, and they never know that I think PC gamers are lovely and nice people, I'll try to get my point across. Game developers, especially large studios that can churn out the same projects every year, actively and closely cooperate with video card manufacturers. And it is logical to assume that the creators of most popular franchises, which always sell well, see no reason to make graphics better, but they need to sell new powerful hardware. That's why it turns out that now the graphics are usually improved where it's not particularly noticeable. For example, they add extra polygons, and now your 4060 video card is a piece of crap that can't even give you 60 FPS in new games. So of course you need a new RTX 5090 for $2,000. That's why right now we see such a big jump in system requirements, even though...
How does that make sense? Because wouldn't the majority of their sales come on consoles and it wouldn't matter? For sure, I do think there's this weird love with trying to beef up the games, because I think it more comes from marketing, right? These video game developers want to market their game, and what better way to market your game than make it look more beautiful than the last? Like, it's obviously people are going to put up like, because we know there's going to be a bunch of videos coming from like IGN, GameSpot, all these places that are going to be like, here's Assassin's Creed 17, here's Assassin's Creed 18, here's the Digital Foundry breakdown of which one looks better. And then if it doesn't look better, people lose their freaking minds. Cameron! Chat, give me 2 seconds. I'm just going to go to the washroom and talk to Cameron really quick. Just give me 2 seconds. Chat, I may have attacked Cameron. I may have done it. I can't confirm or deny. He might be gone. Might have a new opening for a cameraman. Okay? Technical difficulties. Chat, does anybody know where I can get a casket? I'm looking for a casket. Cameron, if I turn this on, it better work. All right. Get it together. Let's continue.
Graphics are not progressing much. Just 10 years ago, 1 GB of video memory was enough to play really beautiful games. Now, you need at least 6 gigabytes to play the lame Star Wars Outlaws. Are you fucking kidding me? And strangely enough, consoles are not to blame for the degradation of graphics. We have plenty of examples of games on consoles that may not have been technologically revolutionary, but they were uniformly worked out at an average or even high level and did not cut the eye.
Yo, remember Until Dawn? That game looked insane. That was like 2014, wasn't it? That game looked insane. What happened to that game?
But in any case, maybe over time, developers will finally realize that with all the resources they have, they can create a really beautiful game.
Dang. So my understanding is the PC gaming market has effectively been tied to video games, modern video games, AAA video games, so tightly that they're constantly trying to elevate the bar while trying not to look uniform. I'll be honest, I'm not entirely sure what the point was. Like, the points I understood were there's a uniformity to the look of a game, and then there's the graphical capabilities that people are pushing for. I don't think I understood the point, but I'll be honest, for me, it's what we touched on earlier. I think I honestly wouldn't even give that much credit to the Gen 8 consoles. For me, it's just the consoles having a giant limitation forcing people to create things to all look a specific way. I think that was the thing. The reason you had uniformity back in the previous generations is because they just couldn't push a certain level of graphical capability that these newer consoles now can. But again, I think with the newer consoles being effectively giant PCs, right? Like, why you don't really need to limit yourself. You can make the high graphical skew, and then you can just take away settings to go down to the console. Oversimplified, sure, but at the end of the day, that's pretty much what's happening. The point is ban PC gaming. I think the point isn't necessarily debuff PC gaming.
Zug zug.
I think PC gaming is doing incredible stuff. I think buff console gaming. Like, console gaming's dog right now. Why would you even bother? And I know there's a crowd. It's like, well, you know, and I see it a lot in one of my videos about what happened to the 9th generation. There's a lot of talk of like, well, not everybody can afford a PC. Brother, there's no way you don't have a PC. You're probably commenting on the videos with a PC. You probably have a laptop. You probably have something that's PC related for school, for work, for whatever. Like, you have a PC. Most games will run on there, and they literally, the beauty of a PC is there's backwards compatibility for like 30 years, 40 years of games. Like, I was able to play Warcraft 1 and 2, no problem. I just went on GOG, I got Warcraft 1 and 2, and those games are like 30 years old. You know what I'm saying? So I never understood the, like, not everyone can afford a PC. It's like, look, no one's saying you need to play the games at 120 frames per second at 4K, like max. But you can play Minecraft just fine. You can play, like, GTA 5 at lowest settings. Like, you can play these games. It's totally fine on a PC. So then when you have that, on top of all the, like, hey, I can use this for school, I can use this for work, I can create content with this, I can, like, stream, I can do all this stuff. Why would I play it on a console? Why? Just why? And moreover, here's another thing that I think consoles need to figure out. Okay? Because when we were playing Simpsons Hit and Run the other day, it's such a pain to capture another console and stream it. And because streamers are such a huge part of the marketing of modern games, I think if you want something to be easily marketed, then you need to make the streaming capabilities for a console super simple. Now, what I'm not saying is put in Twitch capabilities in your console. That's the PS4, Xbox, they all did that. No one cared about it, okay? There's like a couple people who did stream from the PlayStation, and I remember that being funny, and there was pretty hilarious videos from that. However, I'm talking about, like, literally natively build something into your console to connect to OBS, because everyone wants to do it from a PC. It's just that's where you stream. You have way more windows. You can do a lot of things. You can monitor the chat. It's gold in there. I think that should be done. You know? Have a special protocol to have your console talk to OBS so you can stream in wirelessly with the audio so it all works. I think that would be great. Let's say like Halo 7 comes out. It's exclusive to the next Xbox or whatever, the Xbox Series X. And you just literally have your PC detects your Xbox Series X and immediately loads the video directly. You're playing natively from the Xbox Series X, but you're seeing the visuals streamed on your computer. It's completely different. Like it's fine. I think that works really well, and I think that should be a thing that should be done, but for whatever reason, to my knowledge, they're not. It would make my life incredibly easy. Because, yeah, most people are going to clearly... Like, when I have to stream a game, I personally am going to look for the PC game. I'm going to get the PC game and stream it there. I think that's what I'm going to do. The console way is just so annoying. There's just so much things you have to account for. It's annoying. You know?
Have you read the camera manual to fix overheating?
Let me ask you this, Satan. Who should be reading the camera manual? Me or the camera guy? I'll wait. I'll wait. Of course, Satan would say it would be me. Hi, could someone please post the link to the YouTube vid from a couple minutes? Oh, yes, true. So sorry. So sorry. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, here's the link. Really great video. I'll subscribe. I'll like. Incredible guy. Radical Cap. That was a really good video. I just think the point was a little off there at the end. Not
Put
quite.
the camera in an Xbox mini fridge.
I should. My Xbox mini fridge is right above. No problem, Beam. Thank you so much for reminding me. I really appreciate that. And shout out to our first time chatter, Beams. Shout out. An absolute legend. Thank you for reminding me of the Goldfish Spring. Yeah, I think he's on to a couple points. I just don't think he hammered it all the way home, but I think that was a fun video. It was a good time. And assuming the camera doesn't die again, which let's hope it doesn't, we will be able to play Guess That Game. Guess That Game, the greatest game show to ever exist on the internet. Guess That Game. You ever heard of this? It's called Guess That Game. Let me just check to see, do we have any more interesting news in the Discord before we move on to Guess That Game. I don't think we want to react anymore. I don't think we have any more time for that. Reacting's so difficult. Like, I feel like you need someone to pre-watch it, but obviously you don't want to pre-watch it, because if you pre-watch it, then you won't have the proper reaction. It's an interesting thing. I'm trying to find the right balance between gaming news, reaction, Guess That Game, and questions. We're getting closer, but the Elon Musk thing is crazy. That image was whack. What the heck was that image? There was no uniformity in that image. It just appeared out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Reacts are the way to go. I like the reacts, but yeah, it just depends with the video. Like last week when we did the Splinter Cell react, I personally didn't like the video. There was interesting discussion there, but just I didn't like the video. Tricky. Cinnamon Toast Ken? I've never watched Cinnamon Toast Ken. Except through PewDiePie. That video was probably made using AI. This guy? This is the guy you were talking about? Canadian Jacob? What? Dang. Canadian Jacob, get us in. Have I played Death Stranding, and how do you feel about it? Wiley asks in the Discord. Of course, if you want a question answered in the Discord, you can go ahead and post it there. If you need access to the Discord, just do !Discord, and Cameron will send you a link. That's the one thing Cameron can apparently do. Have I played Death Stranding? Yes. I actually only started playing it December. Got it on sale on Xbox. Started playing it there. I loved every second I played of it. It made no sense to me, but I love that about it. I love the visual style. I love characters. I love the weird story I'm trying to figure out. Mr. Dane Lemon is correct. I have not finished it. I do plan on finishing it. But I'm all about it. I heard a lot of malarkey about Death Stranding, about it just being like a walking simulator. And I see where people are coming from with that. But it's such a wild vibe that I don't even care. Like, I'm having fun being in the world. Again, I think there's two different ways you can go about making a game. You can focus on the experience, which is Death Stranding, or you can focus on the gameplay. Again, Vampire Survivors, pure gameplay. Super Meat Boy, pure gameplay. But when you have both, that's when you get like the mega games. Like for me, Red Dead Redemption, you know? We could say Black Myth Wukong. Those are mega games, right? You feel immersed, you have the experience, but you also have incredible gameplay. Boom. You got a mega game. And so Death Stranding to me is like a super immersive experience, and I'm really into it. I want to finish it, and then I definitely want to check out the sequel. I want to finish it out for the sequel. How long does it take to beat Death Stranding? How long to beat Death Stranding? 40 hours? What? Yo, hot take? Video games need to chill with the amount of time it takes to beat their games. A game, like, if I'm playing a story-based game, I want the game to be like 8 hours max, buddy. Stop with the 20 billion gazillion hour games. I don't have time for that. I want to, like, beat your game. How do you expect me to beat your games when they're all 40 hours? You're effectively expecting me to play forever. Come on! You love games with lots of hours? Dude, put the hours in with like a multiplayer mode, a PvE mode. Like, do something there. But the story, there's no reason the story should be 40 hours. If you want to put additional content to pad it out, to have fun, sure. But 40 hours? Brother, it's too long. See, for me, I love the length of COD campaigns. I'm in, I'm out. I'm in, I'm out. I enjoy it. And then I have the multiplayer to just everything I learned in the campaign, I go there. Titanfall was the exact same thing. I love Titanfall. That was amazing. Astrobot was not perfect length. Astrobot was a smidge longer than I would have wanted it. Actually, to be honest, I think Astrobot's length is okay. The problem with Astrobot, I've said it time and time again, Astrobot does not have challenge. Astrobot is just too easy in the first couple levels. Once you get to the challenge levels, Astrobot starts to shine. And the time trial stuff, I just started doing that last week. It starts to shine even more. Astrobot's whole thing is the experience, and it has basic gameplay, but when it adds the challenge on the gameplay becomes much better than what it is. But there's a huge chunk of Astrobot that is just too easy because it's focusing on nostalgia and experience, which is good. It's fun, but it gets boring. I need to stop rushing to play a game. It's not necessarily rushing, it's just like, how do I explain it? How do I explain this? There's too much wasted time in video games. They're just wasting time. I want to know the story. I want to get into the story. If I want to stop the story and do a side thing, sure. But I feel like a lot of video game stories, there's just like, why are we here? Why are you talking? What, like, you know? So many things I just forget because they're not important. Like when we were playing Indiana Jones, I started continuing on my own, trying to beat it. And there's this girl that's with you in Indiana Jones. I don't even remember where she came from. I'm like, where'd you come from? I've been playing this game 6 hours. I don't even remember where you came from. You know, there's too many things, too long. When you pad stuff out like that, it just gets boring and you start forgetting. When there are thousands of games to play and you aren't feeling it in the first hour, it's overwhelming knowing there is 100 hours. Yes, that's literally why I haven't played Final Fantasy VII. That's the main reason. Looks great. She came from the Vatican? Yeah, but who is she? Why is she important? I don't even know. Like she came out of nowhere. I don't know who she is. I don't even know her name. I don't even know her name. You know, that's my Thanos thing. I don't even know who you are. Her sister is missing. That I do know. She did mention that. But who's her sister and why do I care? That I don't know. Red Dead changed that for me. Side missions are more interesting than some game stories. Red Dead did well. And Red Dead gets a pass because Red Dead waits 7 years to give you it. You know? Red Dead's not like, hey, I'm pumping out 1 billion games. Or Rockstar, I should say. It's like, we're going to put a game like once almost every decade. You're going to want to play it for a while. Okay, buddy, you got me on that one. But Assassin's Creed, once every year, there's a 100-hour game. Buddy, slow it down. Reel it back, buddy boy. Reel it back, buddy boy. Like Simpsons Hit and Run. That was going through relatively fast. The way we were going through all those levels, that was going through relatively fast. I was happy with the levels of Simpsons Hit and Run. I wasn't even doing the side missions. Now, did it get stupidly hard at the end? Yes. Was it made by Satan? Also yes. But the levels were done really well. Wait, what's this? GTA 6 in-game footage 2023, Far Cry 5 CGI cutscene 2018. Yeah, that's crazy. Honestly, game developers, stop with the CGI cutscene. Just stop. Just stop. Just stop. No one cares. And we don't even believe you anymore. We don't believe you. Anytime I see a CGI trailer from a video game, I assume your game's going to launch broken. I'll be real. When I see Ubisoft, anyone really, come out with a CGI trailer, I go, your game's busted. Your game's busted. And you have a poor use of resources because you spent millions of dollars on a CG trailer that has nothing to do with the game. I don't care about it. Instead of giving that to your developers for more time or whatever. Poor use of resources. CGI usually hiding things? Yeah, that's the thing. They can't show gameplay, so they do CGI. Just don't. Just wait your turn and then show gameplay. Show a 5-minute segment of your game running, doing a thing that you'll be doing a lot of in the game. It's genius. It's genius. What's my dog name and why is there no picture? My dog's name is Cletus and there's no picture because he doesn't exist, okay? It's in your head. He's a ghost. Do what Metroid did and show a logo. 100%. Get people hyped. GTA did it too, right? You remember the GTA thing? They showed the GTA 6 teaser image. Remember this? That's all they did. People couldn't have been more hyped. The hype with this image. That's how you hype your game. That's how you hype your game. And then they showed a gameplay trailer. Yeah, the trailer leak was wild. And then they released it early. Man. That's coming out this year, dude. That's crazy. That's coming out this year. My mind's blown at that. When's my next video coming out, realistically? I'm hoping for early February. So, okay, let me break that down. I'm working on 3 iPlayEverys at the same time with more an emphasis on the first one. Okay? So that way it can be released. My goal is to work on 5 videos with a 6 possibly at the same time. So that way I can finish them really fast with the same level of quality. And then I can release them every 2 weeks probably. Because I think my videos are so big, you probably wouldn't want them every week. I think some would, but most people needs time to digest when they're like an hour long. So an iPlayEvery, I have 3 in a row because quite frankly, I think last year we only did 2 and I need to do much more. And if I'm being honest with you guys, there's too many copycats. For all I know, there's people watching right now that are trying to copy, which, more power to you, but it's lame, but it's YouTube. That's the game. So I'm working on my iPlayEverys there. The first 2 are franchises. 1 is a company. Then I'm doing a new series that I've never done before. This one I'm putting a lot of my actual money into it. I really want to I want to make the greatest gaming videos. I personally believe that gaming videos on YouTube are mostly cringe. They're mostly meme related. They're mostly not really cherishing the beauty of video games. And they're not something that my family would watch, anyone would watch that isn't in the gaming industry. There's a blocker with that. I don't like that. I want people to see gaming for the beauty that it is, the amazing entertainment platform that it is. And I want to share that and make my videos as digestible as possible. And that means I need to get better. I need to have better production, better script writing, better all around to make it so it's accessible for everyone, not just gamers. Because I feel like gaming content, like as great as this video that we just saw is, like this is already cringe. If I'm being real, it's cringe. You know? Funny? Sure. Cringe. Yes. Like my family will never watch that. And that's a shame. My family, people should know about Rockstar and what they've done. People should know. People should know the people working on these games, you know? It's important to me. So I want to share that, and I think people need to make better videos. So that's my personal opinion. I think there's some creators really doing great stuff, like Jack Sather, absolutely killing it. I love Jack Sather's stuff. I think he puts in the effort in his production, and I think it shows, and it's accessible. There's other people who put a lot of great effort into their stuff, but it's too memey. It's too video gamey, and I don't like that. It's not the direction. They have the great amount of effort, but it's pointed in the wrong direction, in my opinion. But look, like I'm not saying every video needs to look the way I want it to make. So yeah, 3 I Play Everys. The 4th one is a new series, and then I have a Why Isn't It Dead Yet coming out, and then What Happened To. However, the What Happened To videos depends on how things shake out. That's the problem with doing so many of these videos all at once, is if I talk about something that is no longer a problem in the future, if it gets fixed, then that video becomes useless. So that's the problem with that. First time chatter, I can't wait. You beautiful little rascal. Send love to our first time chatters. What happened to Wukong video part 2, 3, 4? That's on the second channel. So I don't do gameplay videos on the first channel. The main channel, Zenkai Goose. The second channel, Zenkai Goose TV. We're going to play Wukong tonight. Unless something crazy happens. But we're going to play Wukong tonight. So that'll be part 2. And then we'll see how that does. But I don't want to get locked in and just play Wukong the whole time. I love Wukong. But the second channel is more based on like the state of gaming. And the point of playing Wukong was more like, people are saying this. I've never played it. Let's see what's actually behind Wukong. And I was just pleasantly surprised. But yeah, we will definitely be playing part 2 tonight. Unless something crazy happens, follow on Discord for notifications or my socials. So that's there. And yeah, I got to figure out what's going on with the camera. Although it seems to be fine now. I probably just jinxed it. What's the hardest part of making a video? Honestly, the hardest part of making my videos, that's a great question, Wiley. The hardest part of making my video, on a technical side, audio. I hate dealing with the audio mix between music, sound effects, and my voice. I have a Shure SM7 DB right here. It's a great mic, but even still, I still have issues with audio stuff. I hate dealing with audio. I'll listen to other YouTube videos and their voices sound incredible. Mine sound, I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but everything I have to learn is like through myself. It's all self-taught, so I got to figure out what's going on there. But I hate dealing with audio. Every time I'm making a video, it's always the audio at the end where I'm just like, bro, this sounds weird here. I hate that part. But besides that, what else? Scripting is difficult. Scripting is difficult for me. On the main channel, scripting stuff is tough. Sometimes it comes, sometimes it doesn't. It really depends on the idea of what I'm talking about. It could be tricky. Like when I did the Why Hasn't World of Warcraft Died Yet? That was such a difficult video because there's 20 years of World of Warcraft history, and I wanted to work so hard to make sure people got everything they needed from World of Warcraft, but again, it was accessible to a wider audience. so everyone can enjoy it. That's why in that video you see plenty of clips from celebrities rather than, because I think if a gaming YouTuber would have made that video, why World of Warcraft isn't dead yet, it would have contained a lot of Twitch streamers, memes, etc. Mine focused more on celebrities. And the reason for that is if you're watching that with your parents or someone else like who doesn't get into gaming when you're watching it, they can see Mila Kunis, they can see Jamie Lee Curtis, they can see David Harbour, and they'll be like, I get that. And then so they feel a connection. So I try to do that stuff for me. But getting 20 years of World of Warcraft knowledge and figuring out why that series hasn't died was very, very difficult because I was not a huge World of Warcraft player. So I had to research so much for that. That was tough because you're never going to please everyone. But I think I did all right with that video. I think people were very happy with it. Use ideas. Ideas for me, I got a huge list. I probably have 1,000 ideas just locked in a brainstorm list. And I add to them every once in a while. So we'll see. But right now, I think my ideas are good. Ideas are the most important thing, though. I will state that on YouTube. Ideas are the most important thing. Camera overheating would be the biggest problem. Look, I don't know what that is. Nothing's changed. This is the first time this has ever happened. These Sony cameras, I'm rocking a Sony Alpha 6400, whatever. That's what I'm rocking. I've been rocking it for like half the year. And it has a custom battery thing to so it doesn't overheat. I literally bought that to help it not overheat, and it's overheating. I don't understand what's happening. I don't understand. I do kind of want to get a second one so I don't have to unplug this, twist it off its stand, so I can make my YouTube videos really easily. I do kind of want to do that. Bro had a 9K leather jacket during his NVIDIA talk. Couldn't be me. Oh, you're talking about like Jensen Huang? It happened once or twice before. Yeah, I think that when it happened before, it was because it was using an internal battery. But now it's using a plug, like a fake battery. So it hasn't happened since then. So I don't know. Zenkai, do you think you'll ever make videos about media other than games? Bro, I could watch you talk about anything, I feel like. Honestly, if there's enough interest, maybe. It would probably be on another channel. Or Zenkai Goose TV. I mean, I could talk about anything on the stream. The stream doesn't matter. You guys can throw anything on here. I will definitely focus more heavily on games because that is my bread and butter. But yeah, we talked a little bit about Deadpool and Wolverine when that came out. Yeah, we could talk about really anything. But I do put an emphasis on games. But on the main channel, definitely not. The main channel will always be video game, high production quality. Zenkai Goose TV will mostly focus on the state of video games, with some gameplay, reacts. There is the Dragon Ball channel. Technically, I own four channels now. It's crazy. I forgot I had the Dragon Ball channel. I could turn the Dragon Ball channel into an anime channel. I could do that. I love that you deleted that image. That's hilarious. I love that you deleted it. So yeah. Let's cancel Goose and get him to talk political. No way, Jose. I try to stay away from politics. For me, I just think there's people who know that stuff 10,000 times better. And I feel like no one's ever happy with politics. Of course, I have my own opinions, but I just every time. Chat, how many times are you following someone that you like, and then they just start getting heavy into politics, and then they just go away from what you originally followed them for, and then maybe they say things you disagree with in politics. Politics, it's these ideas could affect you. It's not just about games now. It's stuff that could probably affect you. So it's I don't want to deal with that. Now, did my camera just flicker? Did it just flicker? Because I swear to God, because we're about to play Guess That Game. It did, didn't it? You unfollow immediately? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I wouldn't even blame you. Not even Satan wants to watch political content. I don't understand what's going on with the camera here, Cameron. What's happening? I'm afraid to do Guess That Game. I really am. But we're going to give it the old college try, aren't we? We're going to give it the old college try.
Guess that game in the last round to win the rigged game.
Guess that game in the last round. That's not true. before we play Guess That Game, when we do the poll, what options would you guys prefer? I think divide everyone's points by half is a good option. I think make the last point worth, I don't know, 20 points, 10 points. I want 4 cool poll things that are like high risk, high reward.
Jacob leaves when the segment starts. I suck at it.
Jacob leaves when the segment starts. Dude, you won last week, dude. Ban them? You want one of the options to be ban them? You know the chat's going to vote for that. Rigged. Canadian Jacob, you were listed in the winners list. You were listed. Hold on, let me put this here. Chat, here's the thing with Guess That Game. Cameron has put in some work. Let me move this out the way. Actually, here, let me get the games. I have 10 games here for Guess That Game. Put them right here. Cameron has put in some work. As you can see, Wizard's already checking out Cameron's commands. Cameron has put in some work here. And so now we have an automatic game guesser checker. Okay, so if you guess the game, and hold on, let's just quickly test it and make sure Cameron's not a liar. So if you type in the word goose, lowercase or uppercase, whichever way you want, okay? There you go. So now I'll be able to see it really fast because it's going to flash red. So Cameron's gone ahead and put that in. So now I'll be able to see who gets it first. It's fantastic. Here's the thing with Guess That Game, if I'm being honest. As it gets bigger, we're probably going to have to shift from one person wins a point to everyone who guesses the point within the allotted time gets the point. And Cameron and I are going to work hard to make this more automated so that way I don't have to manually put it in. But right now, it's going to be whoever gets it first gets the point. Make sense? You guys happy about that? So what do we say for the poll? What do we say for the poll? Split? Steal? Ooh, what if we just do split and steal? Right? You're saying no. You see, that could be another option in the poll. Just no. Yes, no. Do we not do the poll? Randomize? Skip? One option is give Show Pony 20 points.
Neck beard growing nicely.
This is the year, dude. This is the year. This is the year. All right. Let's set up the game. The first game. The first game of the wonderful.
Dude, shave that thing.
What do you mean? What are you saying? I shaved it this morning. I trimmed it. I gave it the old college trim. You guys are toxic, dude. You guys are freaking toxic. Am I right? Chat, what time is it? Can someone tell me the time? What time is it? Someone knows the time.
All right, have a good remainder of your stream. Good luck.
He just quit. No, the actual time. You know the time. Say the time. Someone say the time. You know the time. Say the time.
Can you even kickflip?
Of course I can. Of course I can. Chat, you know what time it is. Just say the time. You don't have to always do this every single time. That's right. Celine knows it is... It's Guess That Game time, baby. The greatest game show on Twitch. The game show where you get to show the world your video game knowledge. To find out if you are the ultimate gamer, all you have to do is guess that game. It's in the name. We have 10 games, win a point for every game. The points increase as you guess that game. And we're about to start with our first game. And this is going to be a doozy. This is going to be a doozy. I don't think you guys are going to be able to get it. We got a lot of really hard games this week. Honestly, this is the impossible edition times 10,000. I don't think anyone's going to guess. We're going to see, because these ones are hard. I think maybe there's 2 on here that are not hard, but every single game I tried my hardest to make this one basically impossible. So let's start, shall we? Let's start. As I said, Cameron will automatically detect the first person to say it using the Guess the Game bot. So that's available to you. The last thing I'll say is the winner of Guess That Game, as last week, will win a gifted sub by me, yours truly, Zenkai Goose. So let's start this. Again, if you win, you're gifted a sub. Beautiful. All right. Let's start this the only way we know how, with chaos. Shall we? The first game. The first game. The first hint is this game was released on a handheld. The first game was released on a handheld device. That is the first hint. What do we got, chat? What do we got? Mario Kart is incorrect. Flappy Bird, wild, but we appreciate that manly reviews, you beautiful little rascal. Is incorrect. Burnout Legends, do you want me to put dirt in your eyes? It's gonna be coarse. That's incorrect. The next hint, this is great. I don't need to watch the chat now because we have the Cameron bot. This is amazing. Great job, Cameron. You did something. Fantastic. I'm actually really thrilled about this. Who said Halo CE? You are incorrect. You disgust me. The next hint. This game released in 2001. It's a handheld game released in 2001. I await your answers. I await your answers. Drill Boy. Never heard of that. Incorrect. Mario and Luigi is incorrect. You said Helldivers 2. I swear to God, you are Satan. Incorrect. Remember, chat, you have to type in the name exactly as is. Exactly to get the point. Pac-Man. Incorrect. Chat, it's time for the next hint. It's not looking good for you guys. For 1 point to get on the leaderboard. The next hint of this game. This game was developed Sorry, let me take that back. This game was published by 2 companies, one being Capcom. We have entered sudden death. Portable game. Released in 2001. Published by 2 companies, one being Capcom. Pokemon Yellow. Incorrect. Augmentmento. Your beautiful goose task. We love to see you. Marvel vs. Capcom. Incorrect. The next hint. This is hint number 4. This game released on the Game Boy Color. Released on portable. Game Boy Color. 2001. Published by 2 companies. One being Capcom. Mega Man X. Incorrect. Chat. No one is even close. No one is even closest. I told you it'd be hard. Bomberman. Incorrect. Ooh! We have a winner! Chat, can we get a resounding W in the chat for B Turpain 23 coming in strong with The Legend of Zelda Oracle of Seasons. It was technically ages, but it's the same thing. I mean, it's not, but you know what I mean. Okay, so what? I messed up. So what? It still counts. So what? Shut your mouth. Why am I shaking? Was I shaking? Just like that. B Turpain takes the first point. Absolute stallion. An absolute stallion. Quite frankly, you should all be ashamed of yourselves, and you should gift B Turpain a sub. I think that's what you should do. I think people should gift him a sub just for being the first. That's what I'm saying. Okay? Absolutely disgusting behavior from you guys. Absolutely disgusting. That's the first game. Okay? Oh, man. We're getting toxic today. We're getting toxic today. All right. This next game, are you ready, chat? For the next point will be worth 2 points. This next game, let us start. The first hint. This is the first game in a series. The first game in a popular series. That is the first hint. May the guesses begin. GTA 1, incorrect. Far Cry, incorrect. Final Fantasy is incorrect. Sonic! It's incorrect. Wait, there's a Linkin Park game? Is that true? Who said Halo 5? I hate what you are. Incorrect. The next hint. This game released primarily on PC devices. Portable computers. Okay? First hint. First in the series. Second hint. Oh, hold on. I forgot to put it in the Cameron bot. Oh, this is embarrassing. This is embarrassing. I don't think any of you guys chose it yet. No, you didn't. Released on PC was the first game. Wow, you guys still haven't gotten it. Rigged. It's not, okay? You didn't guess it. First time chatter, we appreciate you. Metro is incorrect. I'll give you the next hint. This was made by an independent developer. PC game. First in a very popular series made by an independent developer. No one's gotten it. No one's gotten it. The chat is losing their minds. We have hit sudden death. We have hit sudden death. Quite frankly, my butt cheeks have never been more clenched in my life. They've never been more clenched in my life. Do you understand me? Never. First in series. PC game. Made by an independent developer. Balatro. Incorrect. Fourth hint. This came out in 1998. This should give it away instantly. Instantly! Diablo, incorrect. I think Diablo was 95, right? Technically, it needs a hyphen. It needs a hyphen. I'll allow it. I'll allow it. Show Pony has won this one. Show Pony has won this one. Chat. The game is Half-Life 1. That's right. I own Half-Life 1 on a PC box. Who called me an unk in the chat? You want me to put dirt in your eyes? Huh? Is that what you want? Show Pony has taken the lead. Just like that. This is Show Pony's week. This is the one. This is the one, Show Pony. This is the one. Show Pony coming in. All right, this next one, chat. I do not think in any way you will get this. There's no way. This one has to be spelt exactly. I went a little soft with you guys in the second question. I went a little soft with you. Okay? I went a little soft with you. But no more. No more. Because this is Guess That Game, baby. It's about to get crazy. Hold on. Having technical difficulties here. Okay. The first hint for this next game. This game released primarily on the Wii. That's hint number one. This game released primarily on the Wii for 3 points. For 3 points. This game released primarily on the Wii. What's it going to be, you little rascals? Wii Sports. It's incorrect. Metroid 3 Corruption. It's great. Honestly, that's great. But it's also incorrect. Twilight Princess. Could be right if it was spelt the full way. Incorrect! Maybe. Chad, I think you need another hint. That's what I think. That's what I think. This game can be classified as a sports game. Mario Kart. Incorrect. You have to understand, when I say something's incorrect, it's also another hint. It's a pseudo hint. New Super Mario Brothers Wii. Ah, yes, the sports game. Incorrect. Wii game. Sports game. You guys are... How in God's name is Skyward Sword a sports game? Chat! The next hint. Because it's not looking good for you, chat. It's not looking good for you. It's not looking good for you. The next hint. This game is part of a series that originally debuted on the NES. Remember, you must spell the game exactly. Some of you are red hot. Must be spelt exactly. Some of you are red hot. Technically, I messed up with the bot, but he got it. He got it. He got it. Technically, that's on me. There's a couple technical difficulties here. Manly Reviews coming in strong with Punch-Out on the Wii. Quite frankly, he makes some of the greatest YouTube videos there is, and he might be this week's Ultimate Gamer. Holy smokes, Manly Reviews rocketing right to the tippy top. I want the rest of you to shut your monitors off. Shut them off. That's how upset I am right now with you guys. Okay? Pick it up. Pick it up. I'm disgusted. I'm disgusted. I promise you. Okay, there's no way I'm going to... Okay, I'm going to try to write the full name of this game out in the bot. Oh, I can already tell someone's going to hate me. Okay, hold on. Let me make sure I spell this exactly so the bot gets it. Oh, I don't think this is going to... Well, we're going to find out. We're going to find out. Manly Reviews rocketing to the top. Okay, I think I did spell it right. Okay, cool. I did spell it right. For the fourth game, going for 4 points. The first hint. The first hint. Are we ready? Are we ready? The first hint for this fourth game, going for 4 points, is this game released on the Xbox 360. That's your first hint. That's your first hint. Xbox 360 game. Let's go. Duke Nukem Forever. Fantastic, but incorrect. Uncharted. Why are you the way you are? Incorrect. Perfect Zero. That's not even the real name. Incorrect. Just Cause. It's a great guess. Incorrect. Next hint. This game is considered a sports game. That's right, we're sticking with sports. Will you guess the full name? I doubt it. I doubt it. Full name, you need the full name. Sports game. Skate 3 is a fantastic guess. Incorrect. NHL 14, fantastic guess. Incorrect. Sly Cooper is Everything I Hate About You. Incorrect. NBA Street Home Court is a game I wish existed, but is sadly incorrect. One of you could not be any closer. You are so close. One of you you are right there. You just didn't spell it. The next hint. This game was released in 2006. This game was released in 2006. Tony Hawk Underground. Incorrect. One of you literally has it. You just spelt it wrong. Xbox 360 sports game 2006. Get your Wikipedias open, you disgusting little rascals. Tony Hawk's Project 8. Ignifolio. At it again, but incorrect. We've entered sudden death. I'm going to give you the next hint. This will cause chaos in the chat. Xbox 360. Sports game. 2006. The next hint is, this game was developed by Rockstar. Oh my God! We have a winner! I was just about to say. Pat the Troll coming in hot. Finally getting it right. Finally. Rockstar Games presents Table Tennis, a fantastic game. Fantastic game. Some say there's a really good YouTuber made a video on every Rockstar game. Plug. Fantastic. Pat the Troll rocketing to the tippy top. The Pedro Meister coming in right underneath. Unfortunately not making it in, but so close. I knew as soon as I said the Rockstar thing, it was going to get crazy. Pat the Troll rocketing to the tippy top. Absolutely phenomenal. Boom. Just like that. That's why we love Guess That Game. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. This is the one. This is the one for 5 points. This next game. This next game, I remind you, it does have to be spelt the correct way. I'm going to give you guys, look, would you guys all classify me as a great guy? You would. I don't have to look at the chat. I know you would. Okay? This next one is going to be considered a freebie. That is if you are the ultimate gamer. If you are a dog, well, Logitech, I want you to know there's a special place in hell for you. And it's playing Simpsons Hit and Run. Okay? Your stuff does not work. Okay, let me punch in the entire game. I punched it in. Okay? This next game, with the first hint. Are you ready? For 5 points. This next game is described as the greatest racing game to ever exist. There's the first hint. It is described to some as the greatest racing game to ever exist. Holy smokes. I knew that hint was going to give it away immediately, dude. I knew it. I love Cameron, I love your bot. Because AIXE and Manly Reviews literally within seconds, dude. Within seconds. Need for Speed Most Wanted, one of the greatest racing games to ever exist. Holy smokes. We absolutely loved it. I was like, dude, if I just say this, will people get it immediately? I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. That's beautiful. 5 points. Manly Reviews literally rockets way to the top, dude. 8 points. 5 points, giving him 8. Manly Reviews is looking like this week's Ultimate Gamer. Quite frankly, the rest of you need to step it up. You need to step it up. I'm disgusted just looking at you. Settle down, Goose. Jeez. Hold on. Okay. Then this next one. Okay, look, chat, I'm going to be real. This next one is literally... This is going to test you in ways there's no way that you'll ever guess. You have to spell it exactly. Okay? No more nice guy goose. No more nice guy goose. Can I get 0.5 points for guessing it? Should we give 0.5? I think we keep it with just the first point for now. We need this to be cutthroat. We need this to be cutthroat. I spelled your name wrong? Oh, I did. Yo, toxic Goose. I did, dude. Dude, he's not wrong. I did. Yeah, we're keeping it toxic here, chat. The more toxic, the better the game show, okay? First point gets it. This next game, there's no way in God's green earth you will ever guess it. There's no way. I'm going to have to walk you right through. There's no way. It's actually one of my favorite games of all time. Actually one of my favorite games of all time. There's no way you're going to guess it. Quite frankly, let the hints begin. All right? Hint number 1. This game released on a portable device. That's hint number 1. Concord, immediately wrong. Immediately wrong. Tetris, Love Tetris. One of my favorite games of all time. Fantastic guess. This one is incorrect. Pokemon Red. Fantastic guess. Incorrect. God of War Ghosts of Sparta. Fantastic guess on the PSP. Incorrect. God of War Chains of Olympus. Fantastic guess, but is incorrect. Next hint. The portable device this was developed on is the Nintendo DS. This game released on the Nintendo DS. That is hint number 2. First one, portable device. Second one, this was made on Nintendo DS. One of my favorite games of all time. It's a bonus hint. Metroid Prime Hunters. Fantastic guess, but is unfortunately incorrect. Dragon Quest IV. Fantastic guess. Incorrect. Spirit Tracks. Fantastic guess. Quite frankly, it's incorrect. This next hint might give it away, but I don't know with you guys. Maybe. Hint number 3. This game is considered a puzzle game. Hint number 3. It's considered a puzzle game, Nintendo DS. Let's go, chat. No one's gotten it. New Super Mario Brothers? Incorrect. Professor Layton in the Unwound Future? That is a deep cut. Unfortunately, it is incorrect. None of you are even close. We have entered sudden death. We're in sudden death right now. Quite frankly, my butt cheeks are clenched. There are some of you who are closer than I care to admit. There are some of you that are closer than I care to admit. Portable device, Nintendo DS, one of my favorite games. Considered a puzzle game. Puzzle Quest, Challenge of the Warlords, unfortunately, incorrect. This next hint. This game contains math problems. Math problems. Remember, you need the full name. Hold on. Hold. Ooh. Actually, no. Actually, I was wrong. I wrote it wrong again. I thought you were gonna not get it, but technically we have a winner. And the winner goes to Satan himself, Mr. Danny Lemon, collecting. The game is Brain Age, Train Your Brain in minutes a day. I love this game. One of the greatest of all time, okay? One of the greatest of all time. Who doesn't like math? Well, you don't like math? Start liking it, okay? Unfortunately, Mr. Danny Lemon does get 6 points, bringing him. Cameron? So help me God, I will put tomato paste in your eyes and you will feel the burns of 1,000 suns. Do you hear me, you disgusting little creature? Is my mic still on? Shut it off, because I'm about to get real angry. Cameron, shut it off. No, don't leave it on. Get a bag of ice. Yes, Cameron. Get the bag of ice. Get the bag of ice. Yeah, don't just sit there with your little dunce hat. I don't see how that would help anything, Cameron. Get the bag of ice. It's in the freezer, Cameron. Where else would it be? Hate what you are. You shut the mic off, right? Good, because I have to let one rip. Holy smokes. I'm telling you, dude. I got something cooking over here. Let me tell you. Whoo, boy. All right, you got the ice. Okay, so this is going to work now. It's going to work. Okay, because if it doesn't, I swear to you, Cameron, you're not going to be able to walk. That's all I'll say. Okay, turn the mic on. I'm going to try. And we're back. Chat, sorry about the technical difficulties there, but don't worry, my personal assistant and camera guy has figured it out. Don't worry about it. We're back. With Guess That Game. Spell show pony. I put show pong. Yo, Goose can't spell today, dude. Can't even blame Cameron. That's just straight up me. All right, the 7th game. Wait, is this actually the 7th game? I think it is, right? This is the 7th game, right? Or is this the 6th game? This is the 7th game. Yeah, this is the 7th game. Okay. Yeah, I can't spell at all, dude. I can't spell at all. This next game, chat. The first hint. The first hint. Oh, man. How do I put this hint so you don't guess it on the first one? Okay. First hint. First hint. This game released on the Sega Genesis. First hint. Sega Genesis. Duke Nukem Forever. That's where I played it, but it's incorrect. Altered Beast. Fantastic guess. Incorrect. Sonic and Knuckles. Fantastic guess. Quite frankly, it's incorrect. Sonic the Hedgehog. Fantastic guess. It is incorrect. Next hint. This game. The franchise is still going on to this day. It's hint number 2. The franchise still exists to this day. It's still kicking. I would even say it's in its prime. I would say it's in its prime. It's hint number 2. Holy smokes. Holy... Wait. Wait. Hold. Hold. Someone guessed it. Wait. One of them shouldn't work. Wait, why is Mortal Kombat 2 working? Someone type Mortal Kombat 2 one more time. Why is Mortal Kombat 3 working? Well, there's a bug, Cameron. First off, you messed up the camera and you messed up the thing. I just really, honestly, I just hate everything that you are. Literally everything, dude. Everything. The point goes to Pat the Troll for guessing Mortal Kombat. Pat the Troll is the winner. It is the winner for this one. For 7 points, goes to Mortal Kombat. It definitely wasn't Mortal Kombat 2 because I think Manly guessed that one first. Weird how it didn't like hit for Manly's. It didn't hit for Manly, but it hit for you guys. I don't know why they did that. As far as I know, it should work. But then again, nothing Cameron does works because he's garbage. So let's just move away from that. For 7 points, that puts Pat the Troll at 11. Holy guacamole. Chat, Pat the Troll might be this week's new Ultimate Gamer. I'm getting nervous. I'm getting nervous, but there's no way. I'll be honest, chat. Look, I've said it before. I'll say it again. There's no way you guys are going to get this one. There's literally no way. I'm going to have to walk you right through. I'm punching it in. I hate Logitech. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it with a passion. Don't. You said you wouldn't scream, Goose. You said you wouldn't scream. You said you wouldn't scream. That's what you said. That's what you said. You're going to hold your word. All right, I'm loading it up. There's no way you guys are going to get this one. There's zero way. But let's see if you can try for 8 points. Getting this will tie you for second with Manly. The first hint. This game released on the original Xbox. This game released on the original Xbox. Ladies and gentlemen, geese. Forza. Fantastic guess. Incorrect. Fantastic guess. Incorrect. For 8 points. Halo. Remember, that's not how it's spelt. but it is a fantastic guess. It is incorrect. Indiana Jones and the Golden Circle. Fantastic guess. Quite frankly, I got to give it to him. It is incorrect. This next game, or this next hint. This next hint. This game was published by Capcom. Capcom. This game was published by Capcom. Okay, original Xbox published by Capcom. Halo Reach. We're gonna talk after this. Okay, we're gonna exchange words, you and me. You understand? Dino Crisis 3, incorrect. The Simpsons Hit and Run, incorrect. Did Capcom publish that? Devil May Cry, fantastic guess, incorrect. Street Fighter 4, holy smokes, that is the wrong console. Fantastic guess, incorrect. Resident Evil 5, Xbox 360, incorrect. This is on the original Xbox, published by Capcom. The next hint. This game features vampires. Original Xbox. Holy smokes, we got it. We got it. We got it. We got a winner. We got a winner. Quite frankly, I didn't think you guys would get this. One of my favorite games. I love this game. This game's awesome. This is Dark Watch by High Moon Studios and Capcom, releasing in 2005. It's one of the first games I bought with adult money. This is actually crazy. This is a Dark Watch. Ooh, look at it go. Yes. Fantastic little vampire game. Honestly, we should play this. We should play this and see if it holds up. Dude, High Moon Studios, kind of a W. Kind of a W. Literally, they make lots of great stuff. Crazy. Okay, for 8 points, Ignifolio's trying to take back the lead. He is just rocketed to the second slot, tied with Manly Reviews. Ignifolio. Oh, there's Logitech at it again. Logitech, you can't do anything right, can you? You're just like Cameron. All right, there it is. There it is. There it is. Okay. Boom. First place, we have Pat the Troll. Second place, we have Manly Reviews. In second place, tied, Ignifolio. Sorry, my brain farted there for a second. Danny Lemon coming in third place, technically. Show Pony in fourth place. In fifth place, B Turpin 23. Never finishing it. I finished Dark Watch, okay? I finished that. I have a lot of games. A lot of games. We're going to play Guess That Game for a long time. We're going to be A-okay. Trust me. For the 9th game and 9 points, chat, are you ready? This game is not as hard. Not as hard. I swear to God. This keyboard, man. I swear to the heavens. I'm loading the game. Loading it. I'm loading it. I am loading it. Stop yelling at me. Are you guys already guessing games? It doesn't work that way, all right? It doesn't work that way. I haven't pressed enter yet. Frickin' rascals. For 9 points. It does. Look at me. I am the streamer now. Okay. Billy Hatcher. Red Dead Redemption. Everyone who puts in... I want everyone to put in what they think the game is right now so I know who to ban. Just let me know. I just really want to know who's going to get banned. Okay, so a lot of people just immediately wanting to be banned. It's fantastic. It's absolutely fantastic. Less people to gift a sub to. Because as we all know, the winner of Guess That Game gets a gifted sub. Absolutely beautiful. Ban you, just straight up asking for it now. It's a fantastic community. I love it. I love it. I will say, real quick, if you'd like to join Discord, just do !Discord. You'll get a free access. Otherwise, you need to subscribe. Okay? There it is. I said it. I plugged the thing. Okay? I did it! This next game. The first hint. First hint. Let's see if you get it. You won't. This game released on the PlayStation 2. This game released on the PlayStation 2. Quite frankly, you're not going to get it. You're not going to get it. I'm the ultimate gamer. Now, you've said Duke Nukem Forever a few times, and I feel like we need to exchange words after this show. Spider-Man 2, but with an extra P. Incorrect. Tomb Raider. Incorrect. I think Tomb Raider came out on the PS1. PS2, Gran Turismo 3, incorrect. Next hint. Next hint. Next hint. This is a military game. This is a military game. God of War, famous military game. Incorrect. SOCOM. Technically military game. Actually just is a military game. I don't know why I say technically, but it is incorrect. Bullet. I never heard of a game called Bullet. Holy smokes, we have a winner. Look, I'm happy you won. Okay, I'm happy I'm won. I'm going to play the sound effects, don't worry. But I really wanted to finish the hints with, this was supposed to be a Halo killer. That's what I wanted to do. God! But I still respect you. We have a winner. Quite frankly, a new second place. The game was Killzone for the PlayStation 2. Killzone for the PlayStation 2. Released by Guerrilla Games in 2004. Was supposed to kill Halo. Released, a week before Halo 2. Man. Killzone. You guys remember Killzone 1? Nobody played it. Don't say you did. You didn't. We all played Killzone 2, okay? That's where we all came in. Nobody played Killzone 1. We all played Halo 2 instead, okay? And if you're going to tell me you played Killzone 1, you shut your mouth, okay? You shut your freaking mouth. Just like that one person who's like, I actually did play it, dude. And why do you own the game if you didn't play it? That's kind of weird. You shut your mouth. I don't make the rules. Yeah, but you actually kind of do, though, because you're the streamer. Also, shut your mouth. I actually played on an emulator. That was the most actually answer I've ever heard in my life. Hey, I respect it. I respect it. Now, this next game, quite frankly, I don't respect at all. If I'm being real, I do not respect this game at all. Not one bit. But this game is going to be worth 10 points. This game is worth 10 points. But before we do the 10 points, chat, I will ask the chat, should we do a poll for a split or seal? Do we like the polls or should we avoid the polls? Tell me. And stop yelling at me. Did he give the points? Oh, I forgot. I freaking goldfished. AIXE. Come on, Logitech, you old chestnut, you. XC. Okay, you need to spell it. 9 points. Boom. Right now, it's looking like Pat the Troll is going to be this week's Ultimate Gamer. Poll for 0 points. No points given. Update the points first. I just did. Okay, cops, put down your badge. Put down your little your whatever they call these. There's a name for it. I know it's a pistol, but you know what I'm saying? Like, put it down. Put them down. Wait, I'm not going to guess anymore. Why would you not guess? You're second place. You can do this. You can do this. Oh, wait. Technically, doesn't Pat the Troll win for 10 points? So we do need a poll. We do need a poll. We do need a poll. Okay, so here's what's going to happen. Here's what's going to happen. First off, you're all going to stop yelling at me. There's a lot of pressure here. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling the pressure. I don't like it. This stupid bookmark I have doesn't work the way I want it to. Because it's stupid. It's stupid. No. Like this. Like this. Okay, good. Good. Okay, hold on. We're setting a poll. Stop yelling at me. Literally everything Logitech freezes on me. Everyone's back to 0. I'm locked in. I was hanging curtains. I love the honesty, dude. I love the honesty. I was hanging curtains. All right. What should we do? Split all points. Split all points. Last point worth 20. Ban me. Of course, we have to put a ban option. And what was another one? There was another one that we had in here that was a good one. Divide all points by half. The poll is available. You may start voting. You may start voting. I will display the poll. There you are. And the poll is going. The poll is divide all points by half. Divide all points by half. If you split, everybody gets an even amount of points. Think about it. Think about it. As a reminder, we got 30 seconds on the clock, and this is Guess That Game, baby. Quite frankly, the greatest Twitch game show to ever exist, developed by none other than me. Me. Now, some of you have voted to ban yourselves. I'm at a loss for words. I'm at a loss for words. Some of you are screaming in the chat, kick me. I voted for ban me. I will do it. Do not force my hand. The chat has spoken. 80% of you saying divide all points by half. Holy smokes. This is where the boys become men and the ladies become ladies. I don't know. I don't know what that would be for them. Cameron, shut the music off. Shut it off. Shut it off, dude. This is Guess That Game. The chat has spoken. Because this next game is going to be worth 20 points. However, the chat has spoken. Everybody gets divided by half with a round up, which would bring Pat the Troll to 6, AIXC to 5, Manly Reviews to 4, Ignifolio to 4, Mr. Dane Lemon to 3, Choponi to 1, and B Turpin to 1. There it is. There it is. This means, chat, to get a gifted sub and become this week's Ultimate Gamer and get posted in the Discord forever, you just need to get this one right. Anybody can win this. It's anybody's game. It's anybody's game. Okay? Here we go. Are you ready? This is the one. The first hint. The first hint. This game released on Generation 6 consoles. May the guesses begin. Generation 6 consoles. It's PlayStation 2, GameCube, Xbox. Gen 6 consoles. Let's go. Chat. Football Manager. Incorrect. Skate 3. Incorrect for 10 points. The winner of Guess That Game. It's going to be the next one. Super Smash Brothers Melee. That's how you spelt it. Incorrect. Maybe you're right, maybe you're wrong. Who knows? Sonic Heroes. I think there's a colon in there. Incorrect. Halo Combat Evolved. This is incorrect. The next hint. I'm hyped, dude. I'm hyped. This game is part of an incredibly popular series. Gen 6 platforms, incredibly popular series. Super Mario Sunshine, this is incorrect. Let's go. Half-Life 2, incorrect. No one's played those games. It's gonna be one guy in the comments. Actually, it's very popular! Yeah, it was a joke, dude. Get over it, okay? Resident Evil 4, incorrect. Call of Duty 3, fantastic guess, incorrect. The next hint. The next hint. This game sorry, I was waiting for the music. This is getting dramatic for nothing. This game is in the sports genre. Popular franchise. Gen 6 sports genre. Gran Turismo 3 A-Spec. It's incorrect, but I love the way you spelt it. I love it. Madden NFL. Incorrect. Mario Strikers. Incorrect. Weren't you banned? I thought you were banned, sir. For 10 points, chat, you will win a gifted sub. This is the one. This is the one to win. Put some effort in. Mortal Kombat with a colon. I saw it. You think I didn't see it? I saw it. That's incorrect. Hold on, I didn't realize. Hold on, there's ads. Hold on. I didn't realize there's ads. I'm so sorry. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. We're gonna go for time. 57 seconds. I will give no more hints until the ads are completed. Pay to win. No more hints until the ads are completed. Oh man, I feel bad. So far, no one's guessed it. The hints are Gen 6, popular franchise, sports game. Quite frankly, this is the one. The ads end in 25 seconds. I will give the next hint in 25 seconds. So far, I'm not seeing any right answers here. NBA Street, incorrect. Madden 06, this is incorrect. SSX Tricky. Yo, remember SSX Tricky? Incorrect. The ad ends in 10 seconds. I will give the next hint. Way to go, Twitch. Way to go, dude. Way to go. The ad is completed. The next hint. This game features Gen 6 platforms, popular game franchise, sports genre, and the fourth hint, this game features a celebrity. Features a celebrity. Trex FX Sports 6, never heard of it. This is incorrect. Need for Speed Underground 2, incorrect. Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 is incorrect, dude. It is incorrect. Incorrect. Hold. So two things. We have a winner. Okay, I'm going to press the sound effect. Don't worry. I may have forgotten to press the button again. I may have forgot to press the button to lock it in. I may have done that. So I just need to confirm that nobody else put it in. Now, nobody play the blame game. It's nobody's fault. I don't want to hear any mean things. Just need to confirm. Checking the tapes. The tapes are being checked. And I'm just, again, want to reiterate, we're all friends here. Okay? We're all human. People make mistakes. I don't. Cameron does. Do it again? What do you mean do it again? Someone did get it. Someone did get it. Hold on. Should I do it again? It wasn't you. It wasn't you, AX. I'm sorry. Chat, we have a winner. We have a winner. I checked the tapes. And the winner is... The ultimate gamer of this week is none other than... Pedro Meister, coming in hot with Tony Hawk's Underground becoming this week's ultimate gamer. There it is, dude. October 27, 2003. Neversoft, they're Visceral now, I guess. Neversoft Entertainment, Beanox, published by Activision. I hate this game. Pro Skater ones are way better. They released it on Gen 6 platforms. Holy smokes. Incredible. Incredible. The Pedro Meister taking it to the tippy top, becoming this week's ultimate gamer. Holy guacamoles. Almost slipped there. Almost slipped. Come on, Logitech. Come on, let me put it in. Logitech, just let me put it in, dude. Just let me put it in, Logitech. Just let me put it in. Just let me put it in. If you could just let me put it in, that'd be great. Logitech, if you could just let me put it in, that's perfect. All right, now just let me put it in. There it is, Pedro Meister. Okay, 10 points. Just let me write in 10, Logitech. Oh, God, I hate what you are. Let me just punch in the number. Sure. The Pedro Meister has won. Pedro Meister, this is your shot, your one shot, your opportunity. Tell the people how you're feeling winning this week's Guess That Game. Let the people know what you got going on in your life, and we will pin it as I get you. Oh, he's already subbed, so we'll be gifting a sub to the community, and you can thank the Pedro Meister. Join me giving some applause to Pedro Meister, this week's Ultimate Gamer. He is the winner. Good game, guys. Let's go. Pedro Meister. Shout out Pedro Meister, dude. Shout him out. Shout him out, dude. We are gifting a sub here. We are gifting one. That is the way. This week's Ultimate Gamer. Boom. Gifted. Wait for it. There it is. I'm a man of my word. Bigglesworth. I love the username. Quite frankly, I've never loved it more. Zenkai Goose gifting out a gifted sub to Bigglesworth. Shout out, courtesy of the Pedro Meister. Let's go. An absolute stallion. An absolute stallion. And just like that, let me screenshot this and put this in the Discord. God, Logitech, I'm upset. Nothing's working for me right now. To tell you my PC is on fire would be an understatement. Hold on. Let's put this on the Discord. I'm a man of my word. Logitech, please. Cameron, is the mic off? Shut the mic off. I'm going to scream. Cameron, shut it off. What is happening? Why is everything breaking? I would love to just screenshot this. That would be perfect. 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 Fix the camera, Cameron. Yes, get another bag of ice. All right, go to the Discord. We will simply, boom. There it is. Hold on. Guess. Why is, bro, nothing is working for me today. What? Why? What have I done to this cruel world? If this happens while we play Wukong, I swear to God. Guess That Game. Number 7. No. Stop it. Stop it. Cameron, where are we with that ice? The ice, Cameron. Pedro Meister is not in the Discord. This upsets me. I'm upset. Hold on. I'm trying. For the love of God, I am trying everything with this stupid keyboard that I will break in half. The mic's off, right, Cameron? The Pedro Meister. I swear to God, it's gonna snap! I'm gonna snap! Just gotta finish the date and then we're done. January 12th, 2025. 2025, there it is. Nope, there it is. Boom. We are in. Immortalized. You're in the Discord now? Let me fix it. Oh, okay, it doesn't detect it. Perfect. You know, I love technology more than I love myself. I always say that, and I always will. That's not how it's spelled. There's no God. There's no God. There's no God. Logitech, if you could just please. Are you under a different username? Please. For the love of God, someone. Pedro Meister. You don't seem to be in here unless I'm... Pedro. Are you under a different username? Bro, I need a new keyboard. Cameron, where are we with that ice, dude? Are we back? I have tried turning it on and off. Pedro Meister is... Bro, look, chat, I'm live streaming, so I'm trying to keep a straight face here. But I swear to God, if I was alone, the words coming out of my mouth would be disgusting, to say the least. Disgusting. Have you tried blowing... I'm not finishing that sentence. You disgust me. At the... Pedro, listen. Let's just keep it there. We'll do this at another time. I'll figure it out later, okay? Let's not worry about typing things. Typing things is so passé. Nobody does that anymore. Chat, this was an incredible show. How did we go to 1228? What the heck is even that? What the heck is even that? It was an incredible show. I'm going to make GML 51 relatively soon, so I'll do that. And then, yeah, that's been fantastic. Chat, text-to-speech is now on as I quickly set up the next segment, which is the closer. We'll be closing. Chat, guess that game. This was an incredible one. I had a lot of fun with that one. That one's really fun. Kept it a little bit looser this week. There it is. Quite frankly, chat, you impress me every day. Pardon me, the Goose burp. Goose is going straight to Best Buy to get a new keyboard and mouse. I'm going straight to Logitech's headquarters. Okay? Now, see, you said take a nap, and I feel like you meant it in a nice way, but I took it as disrespect. Because you're saying I look tired. So...
The stream was hot today.
Literally. I agree. I feel like that's the way you're saying it. I'm going to go right to Logitech's headquarters, okay? John Logitech. All I'm going to say, lock your doors. That's all I'm going to say. That's just good advice.
Simpsons hit and run curse will continue until you finish the game.
I'm going to snap that game in half, okay? I'm going to snap it in half. I'm going to live stream that at 3 a.m. in the morning. You can't stop me. Nobody can. I am effectively God in this situation. Do you hear me? That's what I am. I am the captain now. Do you hear me? Me! I will sue. Guess what? You're wrong.
It was goostastic today.
You know what's goostastic? You guys were incredible today. I want to give a real special shout out to everyone who joined on stream today, everyone who joined in on Guess That Game. You know I love Guess That Game. I love Guess That Game. It's so much fun. Let's give a real quick shout out today for Cameron and his ice and his bots. Guess That Game. I think the bots did an incredible job on Guess That Game. He did a great job. So shout out to Cameron. Did one thing right. That's fantastic. You know, it'd be nice if you...
viral on Billy.
I don't know what that is, and it scares me. I'm afraid of what that is. Should I be scared? I feel scared. Chat, we're going to be playing Black Myth Wukong later today, probably 5 or 6 p.m. We're going to do playthrough 2 and try to beat that serpent boss. I'm not looking forward to that because I'm afraid. He got in my head. He got in my head.
A break.
I do need a break. Thank you. That's what I'm saying. Should be the Pedro Meister now. Survey says. Is he right? He is correct. The Pedro Meister has been updated. Shout out to all you guys for joining in. Huge thank you to all our new followers. So just join me with a real quick round of applause, some Zenkai claps and some Zenkai
Billy
07s.
Is kinda scary.
No comment. Shout out to Beams2 with the follow. Mr. Ludwig VA with the follow. It's clearly Ludwig's alt. Gek Yumi with the follow. Thizzle 2121 with the follow. Pixel Havocs with the follow. Mr. Truckman with the follow. Colin Makashi with the follow. Poison. Oh, Poseidon with the follow. Brian Le96 with the follow. Crayon Muncher with the follow. Kenny Powers with the follow. Tugger Nuts, one of the OGs. He waited a year, but it was worth it. Let's go, Tugger. Love to have you, Tugger. Voyager with the follow. Tugger, of course, with the follow. It's Wisley with the follow. Ragnarok the third with the follow. Divertit with the follow. GC Toe with the follow. Some of the usernames, you guys scare me. Elect Coat, Elect something 0895 with the follow. WLFKH with the follow. Mr. Jumbled Up with the follow. Max Chin 82, Morphin 24, Edward FQ, and Dr. Cuffs with the follow. Special shout out to our brand new followers who just got peer pressured. Paco Huff.
Zenkai 9 clap, Zenkai 9 clap, Zenkai 9 clap, Zenkai 9 clap, Zenkai 9
So true.
clap, Zenkai 9 clap,
So
Zenkai
true.
9 clap,
So
Zenkai 9
true.
clap, Zenkai 9
Say it again.
clap, Zenkai 9 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 clap.
100%. Couldn't agree more. Now, as I was saying, Paco Huff and Totes McGokes 83 with the follows. Thank you so much. Let's give a real quick, huge shout out to Puff God Plus giving out the community gifted sub. What an absolute stallion. You know Puff God's one of the OGs. Let's go. Puff God Plus. We respect you, okay? Amazing. Amazing individual. Amazing individual. Shout out to everybody who joined in on Guess That Game. Shout out to Pedro Meister for being this week's Ultimate Gamer and gifting out a sub to Mr. Bigglesworth. Beautiful. We love to have it. We love to have it. Chat, this is it. The stream is ending, but we'll be back tonight with Black Myth Wukong. I'm going to be wearing my black shirt. We're going to be vibing, and we're going to try to continue that game. And hopefully I do not stay on that boss for 3 hours. That would be incredibly painful. Chat, you guys are beautiful. Goose-tastic was an incredible show. You guys are incredible people, and quite frankly, I wish you the most incredible
Game
day.
on.
Thank you, Zenkai 9, whatever. Zenkai 9 clap, Zenkai 9 clap. Chat, 07's in the chat. You guys are beautiful. I will see you all in a few hours. Now I have to go rush and edit a bunch of shorts and clips because I'm alone in this world and the world is against me, including Mr. John Logitech, okay? Mr. John Logitech. And I also have to go talk to a bunch of editors to see if they're happy helping out Mr. Goose Man. It's fantastic. It's absolutely fantastic. There couldn't be more work if it tried. I'm dying inside. All right, you guys are beautiful, Goose-tastic. I will see you all in the future. Make sure to say something nice to Kevin. Text-to-speech is on at the end. I will see you in a few hours. Later tonight. All right, stay beautiful, Goose-tastic. I will see you all.
Bye-bye, Kevin.
Peace.
Glad we didn't see you this morning.
That's not nice.
Goose is replacing you.
No, Kevin's right here. He's beautiful, Goose-tastic. Okay, remember, say something nice to Kevin. Has to be something nice to Kevin. All right, you guys stay beautiful. Peace.
Zenkai 9 excite, 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 Zenkai 9 excite. Kevin disgusts me. I will put dirt in his eyes. Zenkai 9 stop, 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 Zenkai 9 stop. Watch video on Beat the Serpent Monster. Kevin is a psyop. This song bangs. Cameron is the best employee. You never hear Goose say he misses Kevin. Are you going to have a counter tonight? He still can't type. Play Tony Hawk. Tony Hawk Tour.